Hiya. Sorry, I was sorting myself out. I got like a sudden wave of feeling sick and I was like, oh, please don't do this to me. I was panicking. I was like, why do I suddenly feel unwell? But I'm fine. I'm okay. I got some air and some water and I feel better. But I was concerned. That was why I took so long. But hello everyone. Hope you've been well. It's been a long time. Feels weird. Genuinely feels weird to be streaming. Like, it actually is kind of like going back and before I ever streamed, and I'm a bit like, oh, it's weird. It's creepy. But I hope you're well. Well done, Simon, on being first. You get a point. Well done, Jay. You were second. Welcome in. Hope you're both well. Hello, Kibby. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Hello, Softy. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Yeah, I don't know what the XP thing is. I literally opened chat and it was a thing. So I thought it was going to be the order of people coming in. Like, I thought it was going to be like a first thing. So I was like, oh, perfect. It solved our problem. But it's not. It's I'm guessing it's whoever's commented, like whoever's spoken the most in chat. It's like a leaderboard for that. I don't know. I didn't turn it on. So I'm not sure what it is. I didn't set it up. So if it's the thing, then don't look at me because I didn't set it up. I don't really understand it, to be honest. I haven't seen it in anyone else's chat, so I don't know if it's a new thing or what, but anyway, hello Riley, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello Ryan, welcome in, hope you're well, hope you're being good. Softy, thank you for the £2 super chat. You're a donut, don't do that. But I know you did it to secure your third place, but it obviously didn't work, so sucks for you. Please do not do that, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hello Kat, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello Katie, welcome in, hope you are well, hope you've been good. Hello Jan, welcome in, hope you've been good. Hope you've all been well. Hope you've all... I gained nothing from that scam. I don't understand how it works, because I didn't even get a thing about it. But for me, I have a leaderboard. Like, Softy, you're 6th right now. But to be fair, there's 6 of you who've all got the same amount of XP. Can you guys see the leaderboard as well, or is it just me? So for me, there's 6 of you who all have the same amount of XP. So I feel like that's why. It's because you're all tied, technically. I assumed it was how much you talk in chat, but I don't know. I'm confused about it. I don't know. Baby was like, ooh, gotcha. Honestly, she was like, oh, you're going to stream? I'm going to make you feel sick. I think what it is because I've eaten, and then obviously I've set up stream, so I'm like, I didn't really stand up and like let my food go down, which seems to be a problem at the moment. So I think that was my issue. I need to just start eating stood up. Or like eat something and then lay down so it my food goes down. I think that was the issue. But I miss you guys too. How have you all been? Have you all been well? I hope you've all been good. Yeah, I don't know how it worked. I didn't set it up. YouTube's just done it. Softy trying to cheat and it didn't work. Yeah, Softy tried his best. And it said, nah. It said, nah. Yeah, if you click on the XP symbol, you get a leaderboard, I'm guessing, for you guys. For me, it like says a little community leaderboard. And it has everyone who's talked in chat today. And then it shows the amount of XP you all have. So I'm guessing that's based on chat, like how much you've talked. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It says I can do a super chat for points. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I didn't set any of this up, so I don't know how it works. I didn't even get a thing about it. Also, welcome in, Ryder. Hope you're well. If a button says you're going to spoopy, send live chat messages, send super chats and super stickers. Right. So it does go up for messages. That makes sense. I'm destroying my whole valley. Oh, God. Jan, thank you so much for the 3 months of membership. I appreciate you. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jan. And it's been lovely having you for the 3 months. Appreciate you always. That's very, very kind. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I don't get how it works. Because there's a lot of you who have... You all have, like, the same amount of XP pretty much right now. When... I don't know how that works. think it's 25 XP for every comment post. Maybe. I didn't actually get told about it. Like, as in, normally with YouTube, they'll send you like an email or whatever to say we're setting this up kind of thing, or they'll like ask if you want to do it, and I have nothing. So apologies, I don't know how it works. So if anyone's confused, I'm just as confused as you are, because I don't know. This sounds like a softy job to research once he's home. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like something for softy to figure out. This one we have the same, but sometimes says I'm number 1. Honestly, Riley, I would just take it. Take the top place. Yeah, because all of you in the top 3 have the same amount of XP as like softy, who's in 8th. Like, why is it allocated softy to 8? That's the irony. He's been put at the bottom of all of you who have the same XP. I don't know how it works. Alicia says, for me, what's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how to get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats and super stickers. Learn more or turn off in the help center. Okay, maybe I'll have to have a little research, because I don't really understand it. Clicking on this icon will take viewers directly to the leaderboard to see the top 50 engaged viewers. So it'll be top 50, and then the top 3 get the badges. But like, how does it determine? Because it says, how much is each eligible action worth? Experience points XP are automatically calculated when viewers send a live chat at no cost, or purchase a super chat, super sticker, or gift, etc. So it's saying that it calculates the points, that it calculates the XP off of what it is, whether it's a message or a super chat, whatever. But then by that logic, softy should have more points. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. Jan, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Please don't feel like you need to do that. I appreciate it, but thank you. That's very, very kind. The help center, as you imagine, is no help at all. Literally, it doesn't tell me anything. I thought I'd look at it for you guys, just so I could at least give you some clarification, but it doesn't help. Like, it doesn't... I can opt out of it, and that's all it really tells me, is that I can, like... But I wanted to see, like, if it had an actual list of, like, super chats are worth this, messages are worth this. Because I don't see why that would be an incentive for people. Like, I guess on YouTube's end, they're like, oh, we want it to be an incentive for people to do super chats, because obviously it earns YouTube revenue. But then you would surely think it gives them more XP to encourage that. Do you know what I mean? Not on my end, as in on, like, YouTube's end. So, I don't really get it. I don't really understand. I mean, it's cool to see, like, who gets top of the leaderboard every stream. But, like, I'm just a bit confused by it. Sorry, I didn't know it was a thing. Sorry we went on that tangent, but I didn't even know it was a thing until I went in to stream and saw it. Who can look at the point board? I think everyone can. I think Simon said if you click the XP thing, it will tell you. Because I have a board. So for me, it says it has up to 50 people. And then everyone has different XP. But I don't understand how it works. Like, how does it determine the top 3? I must have to maintain my number 1, honestly. Hi Damien, welcome and hope you're well. Thank you, Ryder, I appreciate that. And hi Rhonda, hope you've been good. Yeah, the top 8 have the same XP. But you'd think, like, the logic would be Jam and Softy should be at the top. Because by YouTube's logic, YouTube's thinking they've super chatted, therefore they've gained more XP, so they should be number 1 and number 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand if it's meant to be like that. Because in YouTube's logic, this is an incentive on YouTube's end for people to be super chatting because it earns YouTube money. But if the XP is not going to reflect that, then it doesn't work. I'm just confused. Right, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Testing it. Honestly, I don't understand how it works. It's put you in second, but I feel like you were already in second, weren't you? I just find it a bit odd how, like, the super chat ones are lower when you should be getting capped. But why would it cap at 75 XP? I feel like on the help thing it said you can have more. Wait. There is a cap on the number of points that can be earned from live chat messages. Depending on the user's country region, the daily and weekly purchase limit will vary. In general, a user can spend up to 500 USD per day and up to 2000 USD per week on super chats and stuff, which is insanely ridiculous, you know? Like, that's a high cap. So there is a cap on points from chat messages, which I'm assuming is the 75 XP. But then the logic would be those of you who super chatted would get a bonus XP on top of the 75. YouTubers just use withholding them, honestly. Hi, Mel. Yeah. I'm just confused. I'm lost. I'm, like, genuinely confused. Because it says 500 USD is the cap you can spend to get XP daily from the leaderboard, which is a ridiculous cap, but it's YouTube, you know. But it says, like, yes, there's a cap on live chat messages, but that doesn't change the fact that you guys haven't got XP from super chats. I'm confused. I'm confused. And then it ends after every stream and then it starts the next stream, which makes sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm confused. So, we're all confused. Mel! Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. I've missed you too. You did not need to do that. But that's very, very kind. Thank you. I had to claim my home. Mel's like, I haven't paid my rent. It's so weird how I'm 10th. That's what I mean. Like, my logic would be if you've all capped on live chat message XP, then my logic would be the leaderboard at the top should be you, Ryder, Jam, and Mel, because you've super chatted on top of the chat XP. Do you know what I mean? Might just be broken on Google later. I went on the help page, and as you can imagine, it's not very helpful. But I got a smoothie, so I'm happy. I got a smoothie, so I'm happy and content with that. I don't understand it, but apparently it's a thing. Unless maybe it just takes time. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Hi, Christina. Hope you've been good. I forgot to do my dream, so thanks for reminding. Yeah, I've got 40 minutes to do mine. We should probably get started, right? We should probably play, because I have 40 minutes to do mine. Oh, hi, Flynn. Riley, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And for continuing your membership after the gifted one. I appreciate that. And Mel, thank you so much for 4 months of being in the dungeon. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you both for your memberships. I appreciate that. You both can enjoy dungeon time today. I think super chats are broken to count. Everyone is criticized as scammers. True. I think the XP for actually just chatting in chat is fine, because the cap's clearly 75. Even though I feel like it should be more than that. I feel like you're encouraging people to talk in chat, so you want it to be higher than that. But I get it. But then whatever's happening with the super chat part of it is not working, clearly. And I don't know. I didn't set it up, so I don't know why. That's a YouTube thing, not me. Hi Taylor, hope you're well. Does the new house have a dungeon? Yes. So me and Softy, in case anyone didn't see in Discord, are very fortunate that we went and viewed. Well, we viewed a few different places. Some of them we were like, nah. And then some of them we liked, but we didn't get. And then we went and saw this house, and Softy instantly walked in. Because bless him, he has to like go and view them on his own. Because obviously I don't live near. And he walked into this house and he went, oh my god, I really like it. He was like, it's so nice. And obviously did the tour, and we were literally praying. We were like, please. And then obviously got a message like a week later saying we could have it. So we're gonna have to build a dungeon in it. We'll build a dungeon either in the, because it has a little garden, so we'll either build a dungeon in the garden, or we'll put you in the cupboard under the stairs or something. Or you can go in Bean's room for now, because obviously she doesn't need it yet. Whichever one. There's space for everyone. Probably space. Probably the coffee and the Red Bull. Honestly, Mal, that doesn't shock me at all. Thanks, Mel. Pink dungeon makes sense. Honestly, it's gonna be a pathetic dungeon. What do you mean? Softy can let you know, because Softy actually is moving in way before me. Softy's moving in next week. And then I'm not moving in until October, because obviously I'm staying down south to have Bubba and stuff, because obviously I didn't want to do it without my mum. Because I need my mom. So he'll be moving in a lot earlier than me, so he'll find a spot for you. He'll find a place. Stairs, whoa, spanky face. It is very cute. It's a proper little house. It has stairs and everything, and a little garden. It's very cute. It's very cute. But Softy will find you Softy will find you a spot. I've wanted cooler roommates than I have now. We'll be the coolest roommates, honestly. Hi Weasley, hope you've been well. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's gonna be tiny, made out of sticks. We could make it like a little tree house in the garden, or like a little teepee. I'm down for that. I can't lie, I logged on about 10 minutes ago and bought the stuff in the shop because I hadn't been on the game all week. I haven't been on in a week. I didn't finish the Cheshire Cat event. I'm annoyed at myself. But these things happen, you know? Life happens, okay? I was a bit annoyed about that because now I'm going to have these sat here for a whole year, which makes me feel a little bit sick inside. And like, look at that. I needed one. So I'm a bit upset with myself for not finishing it, because you know what I'm like, I'm a completionist. But it is what it is, you know? These ones barely spawned for me. I couldn't find them. It was too annoying. This realm was horrific to even try and find them in, so I gave up. This one is just my own fault. That was just annoying, because that is my own fault. But I have managed to get on and buy everything, and we are going to quickly do the Dreamsnap. We're going to do a little rush Dreamsnap before reset, so then at least I've done something, you know. Done something. Oh, cute, Mel. Well, we can talk about moving. Yeah, if we had a basement, we'd put you in there. Hi, Starlight. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm gonna have a flower corner. So I've decided. So the garden's not grass. It's just like not decking, but like whatever, stone. Which is sad, but it is what it is. It's like more like a little courtyard. So I decided I'm gonna get some planters and put them like round the edge of the garden, and I'm gonna make like a fairy garden and plant like loads of little flowers and have like little fairy houses and stuff. It's gonna be very cute. That's my plan. because obviously it hasn't got like grass or anything, so I want to have a lot of like flower pots and stuff, so it feels a bit more, you know, a bit more lively. But I've decided I'm gonna get some like little mushroom houses and stuff. It's gonna be so good. Did you spiral on yours, Riley? Oh god. Been in the Aladdin realm today doing the market quest for his level 10. There's still footprints there. I checked the Lion King one today and I got the last 2, and that's why I was annoyed, because I was like, if I had had one more one more. I am kind of close to 30 minutes left. We should probably start, right? We probably should. Hi Lisa, hope you're well. I'm gonna finish the memo runs because I kept getting coins. Yeah, me too. I kept getting coins, and that's why I gave up, because I was like, this is ridiculous. Right, let's do a quick dream snap. I think we take this stuff to the island, or to a island, and we do something quick. This one should be empty. Also, how cute is this outfit? I know you've all had like a whole week to appreciate it, but I only bought it today, and it's very cute. I love it. I think it's so pretty. I see myself using the wings a lot, like even with other stuff. But I think it's pretty. Hi Abfab, welcome in, hope you've been well. No, we're not Softy, because I gave you a week off. Because we had a lot going on, so I didn't want to add another thing to it. So I thought we'll leave it this week. Right, I'm going to place down houses that could work. Oh, do you not see anything we're doing on an island though? I kind of wanted to do 2 Tinkerbell arches. Where can I build that's a good place? Up here is empty. So I could do it up here. Enjoy your luck, Jam. The wings the most? Yeah, the wings are unreal. The wings are my favourite part, then the dress, and then the tiara. Just because I don't see myself ever using the tiara, like, separate from the rest of the outfit, if that makes sense. Whereas the wings, I feel like I'll use with other stuff. And the bottom of the dress is just unreal. Like, the sparkly, like, moving texture of the bottom of the dress is so cute. Right. I think this is the best place to build it because I have loads of space. I think that's the plan. Because this is the only biome I need to finish in the Vale, which I really need to get done. I've been meaning to do it for like 3 months and I've still not done it. So I should probably do that, right? That's my plan for the week. Legit trying to make a storage island. It's stressful and time consuming. Honestly, I do not envy that because that is stressful. I don't think I could even have the like, what's it called? I don't know. The motivation to do that. I genuinely don't. Okay, let me find my house and then can I even scroll all the way to my house, or is it gonna bug out? Oh no, I can. Excuse me, can I have this? Thank you. Whee! Just because I want to turn it into... Where is it? There it is. I just feel like it's a simple idea and I've only got 20 minutes, so we've got to be quick with this. Okay. We can't procrastinate. Maybe we put, like, those there. I'm going to quickly place out a bunch of stuff that I'll probably use. It's going to be very simple because I'm worried about running out of time. Could someone do me a huge solid, and when I've got, like, 10 minutes left, can you just let me know in chat? Like, when it's 10 to 2, can you just make me aware, just so I know I have 10 minutes left? Because you know me, I'll get distracted, and then I'll be like, oh my god, it's run out of time. You know what I'm like. I'll be like, oh, I've got loads of time, and then I'll run out. Okay, I don't really want Alice stuff. I kind of just want more like this stuff. That's better. I just made it more dark and haunting fairy home using the Forgotten Island. Ooh, I love that idea. See, if I had more time and hadn't run out of time, I feel like I probably would have come up with something a bit more creative than this. But I've run out of time, you know? These things happen. Right. I need something to go in the middle here, which realistically, this is going to look a bit weird, I think. Oh no, it kind of works. Does it? Does it though? If I put trees behind it, maybe. I don't have the tiny teapot house yet. No, I haven't finished the star path. Why did I go to say it like that? Star path. I haven't finished the star path. Which hopefully I will soon. I'm not far off of it, but hopefully soon I will get it done because I really want the little house. I want to decorate with it, which would have been great for this Dreamsnap, but alas. Right, this is not going to work symmetry wise, so these have got to go here. I kind of just want them in the gaps. Okay, that works. And then we put trees behind it, and then I'll quickly run into the houses and get rid of the mailboxes. I wish you could do it in the furniture menu. Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful that we can get rid of the mailboxes now, but I wish it was in the furniture menu rather than you have to go in the house. Is that just me being really lazy? But I just wish, like, on the furniture menu, I could just right-click it and turn the mailbox off. Because sometimes when you're building, it's just a bit of a faff to, like, I don't know, keep going in there? I don't know. I might just be lazy. So I work on a farm island. Ooh! I love a good farm island. I do miss mine. I feel like I might have to rebuild it because I do miss my one. It was kind of handy when I needed stuff, especially for like star paths and stuff. I feel like it was very handy. See, look, I can't put that there because of the mailbox, which is just a bit rubbish. Okay. Right, I just need big trees, really. Add some pink. Maybe like here. This is the most rushed thing. I don't think I've ever rushed this much for a Dreamsnap. I genuinely don't. Which is my own fault. But it is still a little bit sad because it is kind of a fun prompt. And I rushed it. Whereas when it's a prompt that I don't really care about, I'm like, nah, it's fine. But this is a good one. Right, let's put that one there. There we go. Hi Ruby, welcome in. Thank you, I've missed you guys too. Hope you've been well. Thank you, Weasley. And thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. Because I'm not good at keeping track. Mel's brain is all over the place, but I respect the suggestion. Thank you, Mel. Because if I hadn't put it, that would have been a lifesaver. Right, I just want to get the trees in first so I can have a good idea of background. Because I'm gonna need all this covered. Is there like a big one I can fit back here? Not really. Not really. Right, let me see how that looks. Hi Jamie, hope you've been well. Yeah. Yes, it is a very last minute Dreamsnap. It, as you can tell by the time. I have 25 minutes. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then I'm thinking I put a bunch of lights between the tink houses. And then we'll decorate with the smaller stuff in front, right? Like that. That's my thought. That kind of vibe. It'll do, you know? Right, let me quickly get rid of the mailboxes. I can't get rid of the mailbox on my own house, though. I hate getting into this house. It's always difficult. Is this my one, or is this the other one? This is the other one! Perfect. Hi, Fora. Hope you've been good. For Rushes is looking gold. Thank you. I feel the same way. Let me remove it in furniture mode. Am I lazy also? Also, yes. I'm glad it's not just me. I feel like it does sound lazy, but also it's just so much easier because when you're building, sometimes you want to put an item where the mailbox is, but until you've got rid of the mailbox, you can't put the item there. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's just annoying. Yeah, I think the bug life stuff I'll use, and then I thought maybe some of the moving flowers just to like give it a bit more floral. But I'm thinking maybe about here. I love themes so much. I spiral over an outfit. Yeah. This week's easy though, because it's like, you know, it works. I'm stressed for you, Kira. Honestly, Fora, you know me and you know that this is not good. I was going to do it last night and then I was like, no, I'm going to stream it because it's going to be pressure and it's going to force me to just do it. So that's my plan. And I'm not planning on having characters in it, so that kind of helps, right? Because if I was having characters in it, I would be a lot more stressed because obviously they take up so much time. Right, I think we have some little seating here. Can I angle that slightly differently, or is it going to clip? I can do that. It doesn't really angle the way I want it to. Oh, there we go. That's better. Now it's slightly better. Okay. And then we've got different chairs. We've got some purple chairs. We've got some green chairs. So we can kind of vary it a bit. I love these purple ones. I think they're so cute. But I am biased towards the colour purple, to be fair. Okay, let's put one there. And then I don't think I can fit one this side, because the table's too far in. There we go. There we go. Cute. Okay, I'll take that. And then maybe one of these could just go like by there. Can you put stuff on these? I'm guessing not, right? I thought that would have been cute, but I'm assuming you can't. Because they're too small. Okay, what do we do? I actually think those blend in too much. I think these stand out better. There we go. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, it's definitely less crazy this week. But to be fair, story time. So this morning I went to the hospital. I'm fine. I just had to have like, I have to have a checkup every week basically. All they literally do is just check like my heart rate, blood pressure, all of that, and then check the baby's heart rate. It's just like a checkup thing. But I have to do it every week. So I went this morning, and obviously while I was there I had to pick up a prescription. So I was like, right, I'll do 2 in 1, pick up the prescription because that's always a nightmare, and do the check at the same time. So I get into the clinic, which is obviously just for like the pregnancy clinic basically. And I'm sat there, and the receptionist is like, oh, I'll let like your midwife know that you're here, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay. Sitting there. An hour passes, and I was like, okay, this is getting a bit silly now. Like, I'm patient, but that's a bit far. But I was like, right, whatever. I was texting Softy the whole time. Softy's at work. Softy was like, just go and say something. Like, this is getting ridiculous. So I eventually went up to the receptionist and was like, sorry to bother. Like, I just want to check. Like, I know you're really busy, but I just want to check. Like, do you know how long it's going to be? Because I've been sat here for an hour, blah, 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 blah. And she turned around to me and she went, oh, I don't think anyone actually went and told your midwife that you're here. I was like, what? And she was like, I don't think anyone actually went and told her that you'd arrived, because obviously I didn't have I don't have like set appointment times. It's just I turn up and then she checks, because it takes like 5 minutes. And I was like, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Because I was like, what do you mean? No one told her that I'm here. So then she goes, just stick your head in down the corridor and see if she's free. So I was like, okay. So So I went in, stuck my head in. She's like, my midwife, super lovely. And I was like, I'm really sorry, like, you busy? She was like, no, come in, I'm not busy. And I obviously explained to her what happened, and she was not impressed. She was like, you're joking. I was like, I'm not joking. I was like, I've just been sat here for like an hour in the waiting room, just waiting to see. She was like, I can't. She was like, I know this is going to make you feel worse, but I've literally been sat here the last like 30 minutes with no one here. Like, I've just been doing paperwork. I was like, yeah, that doesn't make me feel better. I was like, that does not make me feel better in the slightest, but thanks. So yeah, that was my morning. Finally got that appointment done. Everything was fine. Like, my stuff was fine. Baby's heartbeat was fine. Blah, blah, blah. Which is the positive, right? And then I was like, right, I've got to go over to the pharmacy bit and get my prescription, which obviously it's in the hospital, so it's a completely different department, right? So I go over to the pharmacy bit, which I'm thinking like, okay, it's probably going to take a good like 20 minutes to get my prescription sorted. That's fine. I'll just sit and wait. There's no point in me going home and coming back. I might as well just wait for it. I go to the prescription thing and they go, it's going to be about an hour. I was like, okay. And I was like, right. So I was like, do you know what? I'll just wait. So I said to them, I'll wait, and then if it gets too long, I'll come back later, because this is like, I can't wait that long. And I'm sat there and it's just getting longer and longer and longer. In the end, it was like an hour and 20 minutes. And I was like, please, I just need my prescription. I just want to get it and leave and go home. Like, I just want to go home. And at this point, I hadn't eaten anything. So I was like starving. She was literally like, I could just imagine her down there thinking, Mum, are you going to feed me? Because I hadn't eaten anything yet. So I was like, I'm so sorry. So that, my stomach was not impressed. And then obviously I was just sat there like, this is the worst day ever. So then I walked home and treated myself to a smoothie, and then I sat down and got ready for stream. So that's been my morning. So that's my story of the day, in case anyone wanted to know. But yeah, no, it wasn't my most favourite day of appointments. But silver lining to everything in life. Everything was okay. My like everything was fine. My blood pressure and everything was fine. Her heartbeat was fine. That's the silver lining, right? But it was still very painful. I wanted to cry. And like, I was sat in the waiting room in the antenatal clinic, and there was like, someone passed out because they'd had their blood glucose test, and someone just like fainted and passed out. So then everything was kicking off because of that. Someone then came in, bless them, who'd been like in pain all night and had to get rushed over to the actual like ward because they were not well. Bless them, I hope they're okay. And then there was like people in there who'd got their appointments wrong, and then they were kicking off at the receptionist because their appointment wasn't today and it was a different day. Oh my god, it was just like, it was a right palaver. I was sat there just like watching everything. Like, at least I was entertained, but you know, wasn't quite the entertainment I wanted for this morning. I would much rather be cozied up in bed watching something else, you know, like watching a stream or a video or something. I think that would have been more ideal, but you know, it's over now, you know. Thank you, Starlight. 15 minutes, thank you. Appreciate you. I think I'm getting there, to be honest. All I really need to do is add stuff here, like some sparkles and stuff, and more of these, and then I'll add some little bits and bobs on the table, and then I think we're pretty much sorted. Like, yeah, it's a rush, but I'd rather have at least a couple, like, I'd rather have 5 minutes to take the photo, make sure it's all done, and then reset the game kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you guys were entertained by my morning, because I wasn't. Poor Softie got a play-by-play. Like, I was literally sat in the waiting room and I was like, I don't know what to do. And Softie was like, what do you mean? And I was like, this is a bit TMI. But I was sat in the waiting room and I was like, I don't know what to do. Softie was like, what do you mean you don't want to do? I was like, well, they need to do a urine sample, because if anyone hasn't been pregnant before, they test your urine every appointment. They're like, oh, you need to pee in a cup. It's just a universal thing. And I was like, well, they need to test it, but I really need a wee. So I was sat in this waiting room like, I don't know what to do, because I really need to go, but I need to, like, if I go now, when I get into my appointment, they're going to be like, right, do your test, and I'll be like, I can't, because there's nothing to test. Do you know what I mean? So Softie was like, for God's sake, just go to the toilet. I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, I'm really stressed. He was like, for God's sake, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I don't know how he tolerates it, to be honest. I don't know how he puts up with it. But it was quite funny, to be fair. After the fact, it was funny. Right, where can this go? There we go. I think I just need some bubbles and some sparkles, and I'm good. I'm glad you liked it, Rhonda. That was taken last week, I think? Okay, yeah, we'll put some things on the table and add some sparkles and stuff and maybe more flowers, and then I think we're good. I think that's the plan. Right, can I even get in my house? Is the question. I can't get in! Help! Is it this side? There we go. But yeah, that was my story. Oh, thank you, Si. That's a good idea. And next dream's like, no idea what to do for it. I haven't actually seen the prompt yet. I haven't even been catching up with that, so I'd have lost my mind. It was close. It was close. Very close. You have so much patience. I would have left after 10 minutes. You waited like 2 hours unnecessarily. Yep. But then my logic was also like, if I just leave now, I have to come back tomorrow. And I just can't be bothered to come back tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? That was my logic. But I know now that I'm like, I should have just gone. But it's done now. But it was, yeah. Normally I'm pretty bad with stuff like that. I'll be like, I'm just gonna go. But I made myself stay. I forced myself to be patient. Yeah, that's exactly right. See, that's the most important thing, because I knew for a fact if I had gone home and been like, sod this, I'm not doing it, I would have gone home, and then the whole time I would have been thinking like, number one, I hope everything's okay, and now I've got to like come back tomorrow and do it, which is just a bit of a pain, isn't it, really? Right, let me get some sparkly stuff, and then I think we're sorted. I'm not going to do too many flowers just because time, you know, but I'd rather do some than none. Was there anything in here I wanted? Maybe a couple of these could be cute. Apart from that, no. And then it's just actual bubbles, like crafted ones. Only 7 likes away from the goal. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. It's nearly reset time. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to do my dream snap. I think 5 more minutes to decorate. And then 5 minutes to take the photo. I think that's enough time. And I think I can do that. I think that's a doable time. So that's my plan. Hi Robin, welcome in. It hasn't reset yet. It will reset in 10 minutes. So once it's reset, in 10 minutes, I'll refresh my game and then I'll show you everything that's new. But welcome in. Hope you're good. Right. Let's just dot these about. Do you know what actually could be cute on the tables? Some of these. It's not like it's because it's the only thing in my pocket and it's just easier. But, you know. It could just be cute for like a little fairy tea party. And then I could put, because I really like that suggestion, I could put some of these on here. Like on the front part. And then maybe a little teapot or something. Do I have any of those new ones? Yes, I do. we go. There we go. Cute. Right, sparkles. Sparkly things. And then we'll have some that can be visible because it makes sense anyway. There we go. Right, bubbles. We definitely want them. Because they just make sense with the vibe. Oh, some of those on the table could be quite cute actually. Like that. And then flowers nearer to the back because they won't block as much. Just because I don't want too much to be blocked off. And the glowy ones are always good. Some blue ones. Oh no, these are green. Oopsie. I can't tell colours. Oopsies. And then sunflowers are always great. Hi Gogo! Hope you've been well. I missed you too. I know. It was needed, but it was sad at the same time. Because like I kept saying to Softy, like, I just want to stream but I don't feel well, or I'm busy, or I have an appointment, or it just like everything seemed to fall in the worst timing. Like this morning with everything taking forever at the hospital, I was literally worrying like, what if I can't stream? It's just like everything always seems to be at the worst timings at the moment. But luckily we sorted it. But I hope you've been good. Oh, I want the lamp. Okay, and then maybe we do a couple little ones here. Okay, let's see how that looks. Let's see. Oh, Jay's secured his crown again. He's done it. Right, and then I just need to figure out the lighting for those arch bits. That'll do, you know? That'll do. I think I might need more lampposts. Do you know what actually could work in there? Is where do I have any of those little? This is me now taking a Weasley trick, because Weasley always does this. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, I only have 3. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's not gonna work. I was hoping I could like add more with loads of these, but I have 3. But they could be good like round the front here maybe. Instead. I just need more lights. 5 minutes! I got it! Thank you. I try to be as quick as possible. I'm just trying to get as much lighting in as I can. But I haven't got many good ones. These are bright. I just don't really want the lamppost to be seen, but it's fine. I can't fit in! Panic! Panic station. Right, and then if I put... I need something to put in front of that so it doesn't look weird. Let's do some of these. Oh, no. These. Sorry, chat. I'm not going to be able to read you for a while. Hope you understand. These might be a bit big, though. Actually. Because of the height of them. Maybe we just do one. Oh, you can see the lampposts! I hate it. What do I do? Oh, whatever. Don't care enough. Right, what did I need? Bubbles. Bubble, 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 bubble. Sorry, I can't read you, chat. If you're talking in chat, I love you, but I can't read it. I'm so sorry. I promise it's not intentional. I can't right now. I can't do it! I can see chat moving and you're stressing me out. You're making me stressed. You're all stressing me out. Can these go in there? No. Lamppost. No, I don't want that in there. Get out! No! It's gonna have to do. I ain't got time. I've got 3 minutes! Sorry, guys. Sorry if I'm stressing you out. I'm stressing myself out. Okay. I can't reach it. I've got stuff to do. Okay, and then my plan was to do this, and then to do a cute pose. Wait, me colours. Why is the lighting not on her face? Where's my light gone? Where's me light? No, that's too bad. Or do we just do this? Oh, I haven't got wigs on. Wait, hold. No, I don't want to do that. Submit! Go! I did it! I did it! We're never doing that again. We're never doing that again. All I could see in my peripherals was chat just going, and then I saw Fora go, "You haven't got time! Take the photo!" I am. Back out slowly. Oh my god, we should have had the countdown music. That would have been class. Hi J-Lo, I hope you've been well. Sorry, you walked into stress. Hi Mama Jules, hope you've been good. Hi Steph, hope you've been good. Hi Deja, hope you've been well. Literally made me have heart palpitations. Guys, my blood pressure. We did it though. I know, honestly, at this point, we can never do this again. Crying. I was so stressed. Oh, it'll do. It's not my fave, but it'll do, you know. It's submitted. Oh, let me save me game before I restart. Yeah, Bean's like, what is happening? Even the dogs outside in the garden are barking. Oh. Yeah, it was do or die. Yeah, I can't spiral. I'd be saying in detail why my anxiety shot up, honestly. I'm so sorry. Right, restart in the game. Oh. If that gets 4K, it's ours, yeah. You can all get a portion of that 4K if it gets 4K. I don't think it will. But you can all get a portion if it does. Because, oh my god, I'm never... Please, someone, never let me do that again. Never let me do that again. I actually feel like I've just, like, had a shot of adrenaline. Bonus gift? Ooh! Bonus gift. Money. You're questioning yourself and you literally had a minute. I'm like, please. That sounds like me. That sounds like me summarised. I've got literally no time left and I'm there like, oh, but I don't like it. That sounds like me. Oh, I'm stressed. Go on, Jam. Rank 126. Woo! Love that. Oh no, did you get robbed, Damien? No. No. Your midwife would be going nuts. If she could see me right now, she'd be like, calm it down. Calm down. Oh, I'm here. I can't get to my mailbox. I can't get to it. Help. Right. Let's vacuum up everything. Oh, we can do it here. What's this for? Oh, tea pipe. Woo! I'm so stressed I can't even celebrate my 4K. I cannot do this week's Dreamsnap now, Mel. I'll have a mental breakdown. We'll do it tomorrow. I can't. I will literally have a mental breakdown if I even attempt it. And we need to do Discord review of your dream snaps. We've got 2 weeks to do. I'm just sat here like breathing in and out like we've got 2 weeks of thing to do. I've got to do my star path. I'm so behind. Oh my god, who let it get this bad? Me is the answer, but still. I blame Palia. I've been blaming Palia the last few days, so I blame Palia. And Softy, because Softy always gets blamed. Thanks, Jay, and thank you for hitting the like goal. And let me pin it for you. No, Lisa! No! That's so sad, I'm sorry. Hi, Dolphin, hope you've been well. We are not doing this next week. Absolutely not. Also, yes, the XP has shot up. Kibby, Simon and Jay are now on 150. So what's happened there then? Is Softy still at the bottom? Softy's still low down. How have you guys gained extra XP? How has this happened then? Who have you scammed? Who have you paid off? Because it weren't me. How's that happened?
I've got a meeting, so it's alright, he stays in for a bit.
Of course.
I just don't want him bothered, because Mum...
That's fine, I'll look after him. I've got a dog. I got a dog! Hiya! You say hi to everybody. Hello. You gonna be well behaved? Yeah, you can have a sleep. If you start barking, we're gonna have problems. Oh. He's cute. Mel, no. I'm 17 and I gave $10. Oh, well done, Simon, on 4K. Yippee! Can you show the submission? Of course I can. So I'm sorry, I'm just currently getting my dog to lay down because he's trying to get on my lap, which is just not the scam board. Yeah, it's telling Softy that he tried too hard. I just don't understand how it works. I don't get it. Oh, how's Riley now first again? What is going on with this leaderboard? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Anyway, 4K. We got ranked twin with Coco. Yippee! It's obviously going to be the popular one this week. My submission was this. I didn't do it on stream. I did it off stream because I wasn't here. But Dex, what I did, I just went on an island and placed stuff down and hoped for the best. I actually quite liked it. I quite liked it. Mel! Mel, thank you for the $10 super chat. I don't think it's gonna listen to you. I just want 1 second with a crown. Thing is, if I could give you all crowns, I would do it. Like, I wish sometimes that YouTube streaming was the same as Twitch streaming, because if it was Twitch, I could give people badges and stuff for certain things. Like, I could give you a badge for, like, you'd have badges for whoever does the most or whatever. It's just the way it works. Whereas with YouTube, it's just not like that, which I hate, because I wish I could give you badges. I don't understand it. Right, 321, love that, Jamie. Yippee! Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. This board is stupid. I don't understand it. Yeah, Mel got played twice. At least Softy didn't make that mistake. So that was the ones that See What got top submission. This one was first place. I love the balloons on the ceiling. Like the light looks like balloons. I feel like that's really cute. That's cute. Cute little tea party. Second place. That's pretty. I love the table on this one. I think that's such a cool perspective shot with the two different sides. That's very cool. I like that. Cute. Little shot with Alice. Those are all really cute. I think this one's my favourite. I just like the perspective of the table. I feel like it's really cute, but all three are lovely. This one's, yeah, my favourite, I think. Very cute. I like it. I'm 19th and it's telling me to buy a super chat. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Love that, Natalie. Yippee! My recommended all houses. Oh god, don't fall for it, Ryder. It's going to try and get ya. Where is everyone getting those castle walls with the hearts? Do you mean these ones? They're like pillar. The pillar with the heart in it. If that's what you mean, it's from the realm in one of the chests. They're they like match really nicely with the castle walls. They're really cool. But they're from, I think they're just one of the random chests in the realm. I can't remember which one specifically it is. I didn't do Dreamsnap tags in Discord, just saying another one. I can tell you it now, Softy, because I don't know it yet. Mel, thank you for the $2 super chat. Don't listen to Softy. Please. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Yeah, I'm the same, Jam. That one's cool. That one's definitely my favourite. That one... not so much. That one's definitely my fave. I can't even save them. No. Right, should we see what's in the shop? Whoa, have we got... oh! Softy! Softy, look! Softy! Softy, look! Softy, look! Softy, look! Sorry. Me with everything in life. Softy, look. So when the leaks came out, and obviously it leaked everything, I saw this house and I sent it to Softy and I went, tell me this is not my dream house. Like, tell me this is not my dream. And Softy was like, oh my god, that's your dream house. And I was like, I know. And I told him, when this house comes in the game, I'm going to be overwhelmed because it's my dream house. If I could live here, I would. It's unreal. But the outfit and this, oh my god, this is so cool because it's animated. Okay. I can't let you out because you bark. Sorry, I'm talking to the dog. I can't let you out. I can't let you out. You've got to come and sleep up here. Come on. No, not to me. On the bed. Not to me. I'm busy. You can't sit on my lap. How am I supposed to use the keyboard and the mouse? Need dog cam. Dog cam. Adorable outfit. Again, another like fairy core outfit. Garden fairy flower dress. I mean, it's just so cute. Look at the webbing on the back. Oh my god, I love it. Garden fairy flower hat. Cute. And then the boots. I don't see myself using the hat a lot, but the boots and the dress definitely. I mean, I'm gonna buy it. Why am I even contemplating it? Buy moonstones. I want to see what the whole thing looks like, so I will put the whole thing on. But... And then this, I'm so excited about. So this animates. Look, it has like wind and petals that come off of it. I cannot wait to use this as like a centerpiece for something. Like, I need to build my fairy core biome. I haven't done it yet, but I need to now. I was kind of low-key waiting for this. Also, I'd love if we could have these bushes. Are you crying at me to be let out? You can't. You've been told no. You've been told no. Yeah, the webbing detail's cute. Very cute. Would have been, yeah, good for the Dreamsnap we've just done, annoyingly. But, I mean, I'm going to buy it anyway, because, like, look at that. The house! Oh my god, stop. This is going to be my player house forever, I think. It's just so cute. Like, this is literally my dream home. Like, I must live in it. It's expensive, though. 3,750. It's a bit pricey. Oh no, I'm going to go under. And then the angelic wings. I can't lie. Dog's coughing. Dog's coughing. Can't lie. He's trying to get on my lap. These wings are giving me homophobia, but I don't know if I want them. You know? Mixed with red bone coffee, and then my head's gonna beat through my rib cage. Honestly, you need to calm down. How can I work down to play and decorate all day, honestly? Right, you can't get on my lap. You're not a cat. You're a dog. No. I don't know how I feel about the wings. Like, last week we got really cool wings. So I'm like, do I need these as well? I'm trying to be more picky when it comes to the premium shop these days, because now we have the recommended section and stuff. If these come back around, I'll probably just get them then. That's my thought. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about them. Bonus clothing reward. Oh, I thought it was Moonstone chest. It's going to have stuff I've already got. That stinks. That's a bit stinky, isn't it? And then in your limited time deals, you've got 10% off the Finding Nemo decoration set. This hasn't been around for a long time. Which is the little manta ray mobile and the aquarium. They're kind of cute. I don't think they're that essential though. And the Megara costume dress, which is very, very cute. I like it. I like it a lot. This dog is not going to stop whinging at me. I thought that was going to be Moonstone, so I'm a little bit sad about it. Let me let the dog out because he's not going to stop crying, so... Dodo. Sorry, I had to let him out because he will not stop crying. Right, Dreamsnap. Is this what you guys are saying I'm going to need these wings for? Is it like a Hercules suit? Oh. So I need the wings, is what you're saying. Oh no. Mythological chic. Create an outfit inspired by mythology. From divine beings and heroic warriors to magical creatures. Let your imagination bring legend to life through your style. It's kind of a cool theme. I don't mind it. My concern is I don't have any space in Mythopia to build because it's all decorated. So unless I just take a picture of my courtyard and call it a day. I don't want the wings. I don't want them. Also, how is this mythological? That's Boo. That's a man dressed as Boo. My recommender keeps trying to get me to buy the Lion King backpack. Nope. That's me with the Edna set. I'm not doing it. I refuse. No, Riley, that's so sad. Bye, Mama Jules. Thank you so much for hanging out and have a lovely Wednesday. Thank you for being here. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Yeah, the cardboard wings I think would be a good alternative. To be honest. I do need a Mythopia floating island. To be fair, my logic is if I can get Storybook Vale finished by the end of this week and I film the like tour of it, I can then tear something down in Mythopia and build. You know? But like that's a last minute option, you know? Yeah, Raven wings or Maleficent wings could work. I think there's other options without having to use the new ones. Because I feel like this outfit would be very good with some like Maleficent wings or something. Celestial wings, yeah, I think there's definitely other options. So if you're not sure about getting these or you don't have the moonstones, I'd say you don't have to get them. Because I don't know. I don't know if I want them. Do I have anything pinned? I don't, do I? No. So maybe I'll pin these. I might as well, because I don't pin stuff very often. So I might as well pin that in case I change my mind. Like, in a couple weeks' time. Whereas these, I know I'm not going to. Any wings that match Megara's dress? I think the Maleficent wings would go. I think the purple wings would go. What other wings would go with her dress? I think these would go. I think the Tink wings would go. These. Those would probably go. The snippet ones I think would definitely go. And even these new ones I think would go. These are pretty good because I think they'd go with most things. I would live in the enchanted house if I could. Are you kidding me? Oh, if I could live in that house, Abs, I'd live there. It's like my dream. Right, let's have a look at this. Wait, has this... These shoes haven't got bottoms. Something's gone wrong. Why can I see my feet? Let's face it, I'm getting the wings. They are very gay, man. I love that sentence. That's my favourite thing I've ever heard Jay say. That is unreal. Why can I see the bottom of my feet? Are they supposed to be... I guess they're supposed to be like that, but... What? I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about the soles of my feet being out. Because, like, there are some strange people out there. Do you remember, Jay, you probably remember this, and maybe Kibby actually. Do you remember ages ago on my channel when that person kept coming in and asking for me to not wear shoes in the game? And I remember being like, why? Why would you want me to do that? And he was like, I just think it's better if you don't wear shoes. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was like, help. I was like, please help me. Yeah, they're like only sandal tops. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the shoes. I think they'd be cuter if they were like full-on sandals. I don't know how I feel about seeing my toes. I don't like the toe vibe we've got going on here. You do remember? Please tell me you banned him? Yeah, he got banned. But it was funny. I remember I put it in the mod chat at the time, which I think at that point was probably just Leo, Softy, Kibby, and Jay, I think. Maybe Fora as well, I can't remember. And I remember being like, guys, look at this comment. I remember Softy was like, ban him, and I was like, no, I will, but I just want to like get the entertainment out of it first. I just want to like have the entertainment from it. You didn't even have to say it. I knew as soon as you said it, it popped in my head. Can you take your shoes off? Yeah. It was so funny. Hi, Kaylee. Welcome in. Hope you're well. You have another house skin you're recommending? Oh god, right. Yeah, I'm not a fan of my toes being out, I have to admit. So these shoes are probably going to be a pass from me. Like, they're cute, but like, why are my toes out? You know? But if that doesn't bother you, and you don't get people coming to your streams saying about your toes, then they're fine. But I personally do. Like, flower boots, they're not boots. They're toes. But if I do that, it works, you know? Or even, no, they don't go. These work. So that would be what I would pair instead. If you're not a fan of the toes being out, I would just wear these. The dress, though, is very cute. I love the, like, cloud bit at the bottom. And then I love the, like, brown string, like, that ties everything together. I just think it's really cute. And the hat's kind of cute, too. I don't mind the hat. To be honest, I probably would just wear it like that, without the hat and the different shoes, because I can't have my toes out. Maybe there is a delay. You're climbing up the ranks, Mel. Surely the boots are broken? I mean, are they? Because it looks like they're designed. Because look, you can see it. Like, the brown thread goes over the toes. So it looks like they're supposed to be like that. But maybe they're not? I don't know. My toes aren't painted, so don't look at them. Honestly. Flower shot one. Oh my god, that's cute. That is cute. I don't know. I just... They have to be broken. I wonder if they'll get tweets about it. Maybe I'll keep an eye on Twitter and see if anyone mentions it. And see if anyone says... I think they're supposed to be like this. I think they're supposed to look like... Because this whole outfit gives me the vibe of a fairy living in the forest who's built her own outfit out of things she's found. Like, she's found the thread and she's found the leaves and the string and, like, she's built the outfit. That's the vibe it gives me. Which makes sense for the shoes not being actual shoes and just being, like, little boot covers. But, like... See, Dolphin just wants her toes out. Dolphin wants everyone to see her toes. That's the truth. Friends with a very pretty streamer, but this one guy in her chat every message is like, she's a cutie, etc. Like, and she speaks like a human being. Women being spoken to like human beings is a wild concept, Ryan, didn't you know? I'm very fortunate because DDV doesn't really get that kind of community of people interested in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's quite a niche game in the sense of, like, you don't really get a lot of that. Like, I've been very fortunate I don't really get a lot of that. Plus, I don't use webcam consistently enough to warrant that kind of attention. So, I'm quite lucky. But that one was a particularly funny one. When it was about me DDV toes. Not even my real ones. Oh, guys, you want to clown with me for the next 4 months? No. No, not allowed. For a mythological outfit challenge, the options so not mythology is a joke. Yeah, I like the boo one. The boo one really gives off mythological to me. You rank 71. Love that, Mario. Congratulations. The arm pieces are like spider webs. Yeah. This to me gives off like, these are like the leaves they found and they've bound it together, and the spider web around the back and stuff is all kind of like the fairy has built it themselves, which makes me think these are supposed to be. A lot of money on pedicures, I have to show them off. I don't think I've ever had a pedicure. Maybe once. Maybe. I'm just waiting. Are we can't even tell me don't do anything for the next 4 months. It is a very Thumbelina dress, yeah. This community would eat a creep alive. Oh, facts. Like, kibby is scary. Not saying it's bad to compliment someone, but it's oh yeah, no. There's limits though. There's a clear line. That's the thing. There's a clear line. But as we were saying, I don't fancy having my toes out, so I'm gonna wear these because I don't fancy. But the dress, unreal. Like, I love the dress. I feel like the dress would also look really cute with where is it? I know a lot of people aren't a fan, but with these wings, I feel like they kind of go. Or even like the little moth ones go. I feel like there's a lot you could use. I like them. I think they're cute. But have I technically just bought this whole bundle just for the dress and not the other stuff? Yes. So that would be my argument if you were debating it. Is that unless you want to see your toes, yeah. Basically. Right, which one? Okay, this is my Dreamsnaps one. Everything I already own. Everything I already own. Cool. I think that's a bit cheeky, DDV, just saying. How on the loading page, it has bonus gift and it has a picture of a blue chest. But when you get into the shop, it says bonus gift, but it has a clothing chest. Just saying. Great for newer players though who don't have the clothes, but I think that's a bit cheeky, I have to say. Right, what else did we buy? Oh, we got the house. Okay. Where's my actual house? Here. I think I'm gonna cry about this house. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh. Okay, don't judge me, but I am tearing up a little bit. It's so cute. Only complaint, the ground doesn't blend. But I don't care. Like, it's too pretty for me to care. Oh, I love it. Do you know where this would look really cute? The bind. So I might keep it as my house. You know? Oh, these lovely details you can't even see on the Switch. That is facts. That is facts. What if I don't like my toes? Then what you do with your toes in your own time is your decision. I'm personally not a huge fan of feet. I don't like my own feet. However, I'm also, I think, allergic to socks because I cannot wear socks. Like, I don't know what it is. Ever since I was a kid, I'd get in from school and the first thing I would do was take off my tights or take off my socks and have bare feet. Even if it's the middle of winter and it's freezing, I won't wear slippers. I will just wear bare feet, no matter what. So, as much as I hate my own feet, they're always out. So what you do with your toes in your own time is your decision, basically. I'm not going to judge. I would have been happy with the new pair of socks. Yeah, some cute ones. Yeah, the ground will go well in the bind, I think. It's the hormones, honestly. Me, can I justify buying minis for this house? Yes. That's my argument. Yes. Is this the one from the Saturn film that now has a furniture category? I don't recognise it. Also, what has a furniture category now? What have I missed? Oh, wait, I don't want the veil. 98% is such a painful percentage to be on. Well, it won't tell me if the house is from this category, but I'm curious what you're on about. What? Does something have a new category? Do you know what would have been an easier way to do this? Rather than going down that horrific list that needs a search bar. This one? Or this one? One of these? One of these? And the one time I sent Kira a foot pic because I got really cute Patrick Day done and she's like, Kibby, what the druck? I was like, oh, look at my toes. I literally replied to Kibby and went, Kibby, I love you and I love that you got St. Patrick's Day nails done, but I hate feet. I was like, you're lucky I love you, because I hate feet. I'm the opposite. I always need socks and zippers. I don't like feet touching the floor. See that? We're literally opposites. I can't have stuff on my feet. The only time I'll have stuff on my feet, like if I'm going to bed or whatever, is when I'm really ill. I'll wear socks to bed. Like, you know, when you're that kind of ill where you're just cold and you just feel awful. That's it. Not wanting to wear socks, shoe zip is common in neurodivergent people especially. Yeah, I think it's that for me. Because I've been like it since I was a kid. There's other stuff as well, like with clothing, like I get irritated by tags very often. Like I could wear a top that I've worn a million times and then suddenly the tag is just annoying. Like when I was a kid, I used to have all the tags cut off. So I'm kind of used to those kinds of things. It's definitely that. And now I have to spend the same amount. This week I wish I wasn't so obsessed with fairy stuff. Honestly, they know how to get us. They know how to get us, Marielle. That's the problem. Enchanted. Is it the one from Enchanted? I can't lie. I don't remember that was from Enchanted. It's been a long time. Look at this. Okay. Oh, look how cute. Look at the petals. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at them. I love the little like windmill contraption. Oh, it's so cute. Wee. That's really pretty. I feel like that would be really nice as like a little centerpiece in like a biome. I just think it's really cute. I love stuff like this. I want more stuff like this. It's like a centerpiece kind of vibe. More foliage structures rather than like, I don't know, like they could do a star path of just cute foliage stuff and I'd be happy. Do you know what I mean? I'd send a foot pic, but I'd be banned. Yes, you would. Yes. Also, because I haven't asked no Hello Kitty stream. I haven't got Hello Kitty, so I can't stream it. I can't. I can't do it. Same for my mum, always cuts tags out. Yeah. I was worse when I was younger. Now I'm older, it doesn't really happen as often. But every so often, I'll wear something and be like, oh, the tag's annoying. Like, randomly. But I don't get it. When I was a kid, it was a lot more, to be honest. Like, everything had no tags. But also, to be fair, I got hiccups. Also, to be fair, when I was a kid, I had eczema. So tags irritated my skin. So it kind of made more sense, right? Oh, is it Giselle's house in the beginning? Well, I need it. Yeah, I do wish the stump was like a little tree. I agree. Or I wish something came out of the stump. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like something coming out of the stump would have been a really cute thing. I also wonder, do they light up? They do! Okay, that's huge. I was curious if the little light things lit up, and they do. Yeah, love that. I do wish it had some more lights, like maybe around the bottom, but I'm not going to complain. The little lights on the top are adorable. I love those. And the house windows obviously light up too, which is very, very cute. And these windows are just unreal. Oh, I just love this house. Beautiful. I think it's a good premium shop, to be honest. We got some good stuff. Right, I'm going to clear up the mess I've made. And then we'll sort out what we're doing. Maybe we'll do some star path and then we'll do stream review a bit later. Just because it's not going to be a super long stream. But it's going to be... Oh, it's not going to fit. It doesn't fit. Is there anywhere I can put you temporarily? Excuse me. Is there anywhere... Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, let's fix... Oh, there's a memory orb. Okay, I'll get that before I put the house there. Let me get rid of the Dreamsnaps up while we're out here. Because this is the main part that needs tidying. Oopsie. There we go. You happy with your meadow now? I'm excited. My plan is currently, because I'm all over the shop with my decorating, my plan is I'm going to spend the rest of this week getting the veil finished, because literally all I have left is this section. That's it. Like, that's it. So my plan is to get that done. Then I'm going to film my veil tour, and once I filmed it, I'm destroying my veil. Basically. I basically need to build this biome to then destroy it, is essentially the plan. The things we do for content, you know? But that's my plan, because I want to use a lot of the stuff that I've put in the veil, I want to use now in my main valley. Like, for example, I have my, like, fairy core area here, but obviously now that we have all this brand new fairy core stuff, I want to make a fairy core biome in my main valley. So my plan is to get as much done by the end of the week so I can film the tour, destroy everything, and then from next week onwards we can work on getting my main valley done. That's my plan, because I'm really excited to do my main valley and I'm really looking forward to doing it. It's just I know I can't do it until the veil's finished, so I just need to stop procrastinating, basically. That's all it is. And now I'm like back to streaming and back to the game and like sorted, I feel like I can get it done. I feel like it's time, you know? I want more foliage centerpieces, don't get me wrong, I love good old fountain, but I don't want a fountain everywhere, exactly. Whereas I feel like the one we got today, I want more of that. Less fountains. I agree. I'm excited to search for Ryan's Frogs in Dreamsnap review. Honestly, it's the highlight of our weeks. We've missed 2 now. I think it was just the RNG, Weasley. I don't think it's supposed to be anything new. I think it's just like a Dreamsnap one, which sucks. But yeah, so that's my plan, essentially. I also need to put the house back here because I've yoinked it for something and not put it back, which keeps happening to me. Where's the heart one? There it is. There you are. And then the Tinkerbell one needs to go back here. Where is Tink's house? Am I missing it? Oh, it's because it's still over here. Duh. Silly me. But yeah, this is my current like little fairy core area, and this is just not big enough anymore for all the fairy core stuff we have. So the plan is, where's the gap? It like found it and then it lost it again. Oh, there it is. Nice. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Yeah, growing, my mum used to cut them out for me. I hate the ones that are running on the side with washing. Yeah, the ones on the side I find, though, especially in like trousers. Hate those. Because they're always really long as well. They have like 40 pages. Like a book. A book stuck to my leg. So I've got Cheerios to tell not before the second part. You need to get on that. I want to try and get the veil tour done and the whole thing 100%ed before the thing. Which, to be fair, I'm not far off. It's just some crafting. And then, obviously, memories. But that's, like, you know, that just takes time, right? But everything else is literally just crafting for me. Which, I know there's a couple things we can't craft still. Like, these L couches we still can't do. But all of this stuff, I just need to do it, basically. That's why. Right, let me go and put my stuff in my house and obviously figure out where my house is now. I said my forgotten fairy vibe. I love that. See, that's what I need to do. I need to figure out where I want it to be. I'm thinking the glade. That's my initial. I know the glade is such a like obvious place for a fairy area, but my other option was the meadow, but now the meadow is my Alice in Wonderland biome. So, you know, and I'm not doing my beach until the next update, so I can get prepared for that, you know, because I know that the beach will be like my next place. Right, can I squeeze you in? Oh, you're just gonna be a pain, aren't you? You're too big. Let me get rid of these and then figure out a spot. Can I squeeze them in there? No. Okay. There we go. It's worth it because the house is so cute. Alright, let me move you across. There we go. And then we can put a big tree there to replace the old one. What's the one I'm looking for? Does that fit? No, that's too big. Oh no. One of these could be quite cute, like round the back. That'll do. That'll do. Don't care. That's a bit too close to the chairs. That's just a bit too much. It's just too much. It's like small. It's not really anything to use. I need the red one of that. Also, something else. When they do part 2 of the DLC, can I please request that they finally fix these tabs? Because, like, these should not be in trees. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just need that fixed, please. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm used to it by now. Because it's been like this for so long. But I really, really would like these fixed. To be honest. It's annoying. I'm staying at Fairy Meadow this week. Almost finished the plaza. Oh my god, I love that. I think my plan is plaza is going to be like a cottagecore like village. Meadow is Alice, which I've done half of. And then the glade is going to be Fairy. The forest is going to be Tangled / Winnie the Pooh. Sunlit is going to be Lion King / Wall-E, like farming vibes. The beach, obviously, will just be like beach, you know. It depends what we get next update, really. And then, obviously, Forgotten Lands will be its usual, like, spooky vibe. My self-esteem goes up every time someone mentions my hidden frogs. We love them. Okay, this looks adorable in the bind. So anyone was curious about where to put this house? Yeah, it looks really cute here. Just saying. Right, let's go and put all this stuff away, and then we'll do some stuff off, because I'm behind. The plaza is pretty close. Meadow next. I'm thinking the glade for the fairies. Yeah, I think glade for fairies. My option was between forest, glade, and meadow. Meadow is now out of the question because I've got Alice there, which is like in progress. So my options are glade or forest. I think forest could be cute, but I just prefer the idea of the forest being like a Tangled / Winnie the Pooh vibe. I just think it would be cute. But I could change my mind. It depends. I might start making it and then be like, actually, no. We'll figure it out together, you know? Because I could just completely change my mind on it. I moved Harry's to Forest and Alice to Teapot Falls. I think eventually I'll probably move Alice to Teapot Falls. Like, I think eventually, once I'm, like, past the whole, ooh, everything's new and exciting vibe, I'll probably move them there. But for now, I'd like them in the meadow. I think they look cute. Because I just love the vibe of Alice anyway, so it makes sense for me. But I do think eventually they'll probably move over. I don't think they'll be there forever. Just because I feel like I change my valley so often that it's inevitable that they'll end up moving. Right, let's put this rhubarb in here, and then the rest can get sold. And then we can go back to our main valley and figure out what we want to do. Like what we've got for Star Path. I think I've got some that I can complete today, because I think I left them last time I did Star Path. Like I left them ready. But I could be wrong. Where am I going? I'm going to Goofy. Goofy! Oh! My legs are looking interesting in this dress. They kind of just appear, which is interesting. toes out, no legs. It's just all going off on this outfit. But it's pretty, so it's fine. It gets a free pass because it's a pretty dress. Thank you, Goofy. Right. Let's go figure this out. Also, I still need to quest with Alice and Cheshire. So maybe we'll do that as well. The end of this week, maybe we'll do Alice questing, Cheshire questing, Star Path continuation, and getting the veil done. Maybe that'll be our plan. Because I still need to quest with them. I don't even know what levels they're at. I think Alice is level 7 quest. And Cheshire Cat, I don't think I've even got to... Yeah, level 4. I need to get him to level 4. So I'll probably do hers first. Obviously, because she's, like, higher up. But yeah, as you can see, this is items I got out ready for a build, which I haven't done yet. So, spoilers for that house. But then I got my Cheshire Cat section. I got my Alice section. So I think this bit's going to be the Mad Hatter house section. This, like, cube here. And then this side, I think I'm going to have the greenhouse castle, that one. And then the pink heart castle will go somewhere here as well. And then this will all be, like, Alice themed. And then, yeah, I think my meadow is going to be more like a little village. My only issue with that, though, is, like, where do I then put my, like, big buildings? Like, where do I put these big city buildings if there's no room? So my debate is, do I put them up in the Forgotten Lands and make, like, an actual city up there, but make it, like, a spooky city? I think that could be kind of fun. Because I don't really want this, like, little whimsical town to have, like, these massive buildings in it. I need to plan it out. That's what I need to do. We'll do some planning and we'll figure out. I still need to do Jaladin's quest and Alice. Fish Cat, and then I have no more. You've done really well though, Kibby. But the fact you still got Jaladin's is wild to me. I feel like that is wild. I don't think I've ever been this far behind with the Star Path and with... Well, actually, last Star Path I was very behind. But to be fair, that's because I didn't like last Star Path. Whereas this one I actually like, so I'm further ahead. Spooky City sounds great. That's what I'm thinking. Because I just think, where else am I going to put them? Because I don't really want to have, like, a city in my plaza again, because that's what I always have. Okay, spend time with the villager we can do. Mine for oval gems we can do. We can do them with Cheshire. That we can get done. That we can get done. And that we... So these three we can do easily. These three are just going to take a bit of time, but we can do them. Let me hang out with Cheshire Cat. I know he's a bit of a pain to hang out with, but he's the only one that I really need to level up, whereas Alice is pretty far ahead. Hello, can I borrow you? Thank you. La da 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 da. Look at him. What a menace. Right. Let's get the gifts first and get them out the way, because then I don't have to talk to Maui for as long, which is always a bonus. Really, Rhonda? That is not good. Should I test mine and see if it does it too? Because I haven't voted yet. Let's test it. Because that's not good if you did. That's really cute. That's cute. This is going to be a lot of same stuff when voting this week. This one's pretty. Oh, I like both. I actually like this one. I think it's cool looking. That one's pretty. I really like that one, actually. I like all the, like, rocky bits at the front. Not a big fan of those. Those are quest ones. Quest. That's pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty. I actually like this one. Mine gave me 50. That's not good. Weird, Rhonda, why yours has done that. To be fair, though, mine said plus 50 and it could have given me 5. Because I wouldn't know the difference of the numbers. So I actually wouldn't know if it did give me 5 or 50. Because that requires maths that I don't have. But that's not good if it did do that. Young crafting tables and notes. I can't break down. Wait, you can't break down manuals? Can't lie, Simon. That information's ruined my day. When I heard about the uncrafting table, the first thing I said was, yes, I can uncraft all of those manuals. So if I can't uncraft the manuals, then what's the point? Because I have nothing else to uncraft. Oh, it's a terrible day. What am I looking for? Oh, which characters? Hades, Maui, Sally, and Jack. They only need 2 each. So that's pretty easy. Let's do Hades first, because he's on his own tab. Hades just wants food. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Sally and Jack and Maui. So Jack, yellow pitcher plant, iron ingot. We can do... Hello? That scared the bejeebus out of me. Iron ingot. And then the yellow pitcher plant's in the other room. Sally, what do you want? Orange pitcher plant, orange and red marsh milkweed. Okay, let me get the orange marsh milkweed, and then we'll get the pitcher plants from the other room. What does Maui want? As much as I don't want to give him gifts. Lobster leek salad. Okay, to be fair to him, that's actually really easy. Leek. That's not a leek, is it? Oh, it is. It showed off as Kristoff and it confused me. Oh my god, that made me jump. Maybe a glitch, I only know because I wrote down how much I had or I wouldn't have known. Yeah, that's not good if it did though. Maybe see if next time you go on your game if it sorts itself out. If not, maybe... I mean, you could email them, but I don't know how useful they'll be. Like, they'll probably just be like, do you have a screenshot? And then it's like, well, if I don't have a screenshot, then I can't help. And it's like, you know, a bit annoying. You did do the swimming pools? Yeah, I'll do those. But I was more hoping for the manuals because I have a bajillion. As you can see. I have a lot of manuals. So I was hoping I could uncraft those, but if not, then, you know. The swimming pools, though, handy. You got 4K, yippee! Love that, Jay. Love that. They get Juno back through doing the small... Yeah, small medium chest, I think, will be good for... Like, realistically, because I haven't unlocked it yet, mine will mainly be chests that I don't use anymore, the swimming pools, and then anything that I've crafted just way too many of, basically, and like I never use, because I have a lot of crafted stuff, but some of it I use so often, like the barrels and stuff and the crates I use so often for building that there's no point disenchanting them, whereas there's some stuff that I feel like I probably could. I think this week's going to be a tough week with the fairy one, which is why I'm not too fussed if I lose me 4K streak, because I literally did it in 30 minutes. So right, Jack's in Remy's, so let's go there first because we actually need to feed people in Remy's. I can't lie, the legs on this outfit are really bothering me. Like, what is going on? What's going on? Here you go, Jack. You wanted this. And you wanted the yellow plant. I got confused then. Also, I cooked Hades' meal and it yoinked his it yoinked Maui's league, so I'm gonna have to cook something else for Hades. Because now there's only one thing for Maui, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna complain about, but... Right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got this, Lisa. Honestly, I find that most of the time, the one that will break your streak, or the one that will get, like, a result that you feel, like, surprised and disappointed about, is usually the dream snaps that don't deserve, like, that you don't expect it to, because you just kind of look at it and you're like, well, it's easily a 4K. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, all the ones I've had where I've, like, got less than 4K, there's been, like, a couple where I've been like, yeah, I didn't even bother. Like, I didn't try enough. But majority of them have been ones that I've loved and then been like, oh, clearly other people didn't like it, you know? Love that, Ryan. Right, we've done the feeding villagers. Talking of training manuals, I don't want to do that. Okay, I need to find Sally and I need to find Maui or Hades. Sally's in Tiana's, so let's go there. Because it's probably the easiest one to get to, because I don't actually know where Maui and Hades are. We'll have to figure it out. Oh, you confused me. Hello again. Also, I saw a post from someone the other day that literally was like, I want them to delete Sally from the game. She's so creepy and she scares me. And I was like, she's so cute. It made me so sad. I was like, no, she's so cute. Like, look at her. She's just cutesy. She's just so pretty. Like, she's just like a little doll. I love her. Don't get me wrong, though. She does jump scare me sometimes. She does give me a little bit of a fright sometimes when she comes up behind me. They're playing Sony. Third time got this in 4K, so I really can't compare happens and always knew it would eventually. Yeah, but I feel like it is one that you, like, I definitely didn't expect it to, or like you weren't really thinking, so that's why it's sad. But you're right, that is the silver lining, is you've smashed it up until, like, to have a streak that long is always great. Also, sorry for the yawning. Sorry, I only have one thing for you because your leek got cooked, so I need to petition to remove training manual due to some stuff. I agree. The potion ones are annoying, but aren't as bad. Training manual ones need to be gone. I'd rather have an extra potion one. Like, I don't use them. I know, poor Sally. DDV fan when the character from Halloween film is called creepy. But she's so pretty. She's so pretty though. Right, Hades, I'm guessing you're not here. I'm guessing you're gonna be in your house. Sorry. It's getting to that time. My brain's tired. I did get up very early this morning. When I say very early, it's probably a very normal time to wake up, but for me, it's not. But that's okay. Worst case scenario, if I struggle too much, we'll do Discord review tomorrow, because I'll be here tomorrow, so we'll do it tomorrow, worst case scenario. Just because I don't want to, like, I don't know, rush through it and feel like I'm rushing it, and I've got 2 weeks worth to do, and I want to actually be able to, like, look at them and properly go through them, so, because there's double the amount. Oh. You can't sing in an echoey cave. That just absolutely frightened me. I do need a nap. I need a nap. If that's a thing, can we delete Maui? If only. He's not in. If you're telling me he's in there, he's not. I hate this game. Look, Hades isn't in here. You're telling me he's in here, and he's not. Lisa, I use potions, whatever use those magic, probably not. Exactly. That's my logic. I'm like, because I've seen so many people say for a long time, like, oh, get rid of the potions, get rid of the manuals, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, the potions are a grind. If I go in here again, he's not in here. They're a grind, but they're useful. You can use them. The manuals have no use to me. I am going to scream. I'm gonna scream. He's not there. What do I do? He's not in there. He's not in there. Okay, one last time. Oh, thank God. I was about to scream. Hi, Gabby. Hope you're well. But also having us build up our Dreamlight just to take it back to craft something that needs a lot of Dreamlight. Exactly. But that's their logic, though, isn't it? They're like, yeah, but you're grinding Dreamlight anyway in the Star Pass, so you can just use that Dreamlight to craft the stuff. And it's like, okay, I get it, but that's just annoying. Like, I don't want to waste my Dreamlight on training manuals that I'm never going to use. So that's why when they did the uncrafting table, I was like, oh, it's fine, because you can uncraft them. So it's going to be fine. But now if you can't uncraft the training manuals, what's the point? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. This is how I know it's bad. I need a nap in the middle of the day. Oh, honestly, I will definitely have a nap after stream. Because what I've been doing recently, which is really bad, is I'll get to probably like, I don't know, 7:30, 8 p.m. and I'll crash and I'll fall asleep. And then I wake up at like 10:30, 11 and then I'm awake and I'm like, oh no. And then I try and go to bed like an hour after that and I cannot sleep. Like the other night, I woke up at about 10, couldn't get back to sleep. So I had to and I had to get up and eat something and all of that. Got up and then I didn't get back to sleep till like 3:45 in the morning. And I was like, yeah, no. I was like, this isn't going to work. So I have to either have a nap early or not at all. That's my rule now. Otherwise, it just all goes wrong. I can't. You got 4K? Yippee! Love that, Gabby. Love that. Right. Feed 5 sunbirds. I need 5 flowers. Will I be able to find 5 on the floor? Probably not, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there is. Nice. I got hiccups, I'm so sorry. She's yawning, she's got hiccups. It's all going on. Right, 1 for you. Getting you ready for the middle of the night feedings. True, honestly. It is true. That's what I find funny is like when people say like, oh, it's so annoying when you're pregnant, you have to obviously get up multiple times in the night to go to the toilet. I'm like, it is, but at the same time, like, you're gonna have to do that anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to get used to that, because you'll be up every, like, 2 hours. I guess, obviously, you'd have the benefit of, if you had your partner to help, do you know what I mean? You'd kind of take it in turns or whatever, but it's basically the same, you know? Hi, Kim. You can sleep for England. Honestly, we should both just be England sleepers, I think. I respect it, because I'm the same. Oh. Oopsies. Is that not their favourite food? What's their favourite food? I thought it was flowers. Whoopsies. I'm apparently wrong. Right, let me go craft these manuals before I forget. Because it's only over here. Cravings, sweet stuff. Anything sweet. The main ones have been, which have been the whole way through, have been slushies, cold ice creams or like ice lollies, and apples. So basically cold sweet things. And then every so often I'll have a craving for a certain type of crisp. Like a certain type of crisp will be like my favourite for like 2 weeks, and then I'll get bored of it. Oh yeah, their colours. Oh, that's boring. Feed them a flower the same colour as them. Oh, you can feed the same one, the same colour 5 times, right? Okay. Okay. So, this one, where has he gone? There was like a purpley one over here, I think. Or maybe I'm blind. Well, like this one, what would his favourite be? Because he's green. Yellow? But there isn't yellow. But I gave him orange and he didn't want orange. Oh, thanks. Best kinds of cravings. Honestly, yeah, but also not very accessible ones. I mean, getting ice lollies is not too difficult. Apples are easy, but slushies is a very niche one. So that one's been quite difficult. They're so funny. I'd like different ones. My craving was baked potatoes, and my daughter now hates potatoes. I'm convinced that there's some correlation between cravings and things your children don't like, because my mum's craving when she was having me was Dr. Pepper. All she wanted was Dr. Pepper, and I have never liked it. I've never liked Dr. Pepper ever. So I'm convinced that there's like a correlation between it. So I'm thinking Bean is gonna hate slushies. Or apples, to be fair. The only thing I know Bean isn't a fan of so far is Marmite, which is so sad to me. Because every time I have Marmite, she very much tells me that it's not a good idea. Mine are French fries and salty things. See, I'm not... Yeah, I'm more of a sweet tooth anyway, though, so that's why I feel like it makes sense. But, like, anything potato-y, apart from crisps, anything potato-y, I'm off. Mashed potato, no. Roast potatoes, no. Chips, unless they're from McDonald's, no. Anything potato-y, I'm like, nah. Like, anything potato-based apart from crisps, I'm not keen on at the moment, which is sad. Because it's like, unless it's crisps or McDonald's fries specifically, not interested. Even though normally, I love potatoes. I eat every kind of potato. I love a good baked potato. Ice lolly, what is that? Yeah, popsicle. An ice lolly is a popsicle, yeah. My mum told me that she ate a lot of chocolate nuts in it, and I love it too. Maybe it's just the odds. You know? Sounds like Bean has good taste. Honestly. McDonald's fries are unreal. That's the only, like, fries that I like at the moment. Any other kind of fries, I'm like, nah. Yucky. And any other kind of potatoes. That was one of, like, the first foods that I went off was potatoes. So green and yellow for this one. What? So these ones. Wait, where is it? I saw a yellow one. This one. Will this one work? Let's find out. But yeah, the potatoes was one of the first things I went off, because I remember when I was at Softies, I must have been like really early on, like 7 weeks, 8 weeks maybe, if that actually. And yay, that one worked. Okay, so I need 4 more of those yellow ones from my house. Yeah, and I cooked us dinner and I made us jacket potatoes, which are baked potatoes. And I literally had one bite and was like, no. And ever since then, potatoes are just not it for me. Yeah, McDonald's fries are a different level. Different level. Right, let me get 3 more of those yellow flowers, because then I know that one's done. Autonomy is my body needing something and my brain associating foods with it. Interesting. Well, I know there's a lot of like different like wives' tales and stuff about what things you're craving or whatever. Like I know a lot of them always say if you're craving sweet stuff it's a girl, if you're craving salty stuff it's a boy, but then it's like that doesn't make sense, because I know a lot of people that have had the opposite, and you know it doesn't work like that. But it was funny to me when I was craving like purely just sweet stuff, and then they were like, it's a girl, and I was like, I'm not shocked, because all I want is sweet things. Doesn't surprise me. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you. But like that's just a wives' tale. It was funny though. I did so one of my friends, in real life friends, she's only a few weeks ahead of me. Just by coincidence. It was weird timing. And obviously she didn't know what she was having. And we did like the wives' tale quiz of the different like wives' tales for if it's gonna be a girl or a boy. And she got more on the boy section than on the girl one, and then a few weeks after that she obviously went and found out the gender and it was a boy. So it's like, so maybe they are right. Maybe they are accurate sometimes. I crave savoury and have my daughter. That's what I mean. I think it depends on you as a person and what food you enjoy as a person, plus what your body's wanting. It's about what your body's after, like vitamins wise. And also I think it's just based on whether you're a savoury or a sweet person anyway, I think sometimes. Because like for me, I would say I'm a sweet tooth anyway. Definitely. More than a savoury. So, makes sense. Enter a Dreamsnap contest. Okay, we'll do that later in the week. Also, I've got 140 tokens, which means I can get this. I can get this. And now I've just got to save up for the teapot, which actually is not that expensive. So that's good. Right, memories. I don't think I have any left. That one might be a bit difficult. Mining, we can do. And then casting for seafood, we can do. Let's do the mining one first. Oval gems. I mean, realistically, is my best bet just going biome to biome? Because most of them have oval gems, don't they? Apart from Forgotten Lands, really. And maybe Frosted? Oh no, it does, it has these. So basically every biome. So maybe I'll just do a little like lap and see what I get. And then if I get the 5 shiny ones, then that's just a bonus, you know? Just start picking voting over selfie gesturing to Maui's pecs. That sounds horrifying. That sounds horrifying. That sounds like my nightmare. I actually haven't gone mining with Cheshire Cat yet, so I'm a bit interested to see how he drops stuff. Like, will he just randomly appear and drop things, or how does it work? Excuse me. I can't wait till the Star Pass done and I can delete all of the Night Thorns. Also, that's a face in that rock. Oh, thank you. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Tell me that's not a face in that rock. Anyone else see it? I'm a salty over sweet, savoury over sweet, and sour over sweet. Yeah, you're more of a savoury person anyway. That's what softy is as well. That's a face. This is the mouth. Wait. Oh, that's the mouth with the lips. That's one eye, and that's the other eye, which is a little bit smushed, but that's a face, right? That is a face. Okay, good. I thought I was the only one. I feel like I've probably noticed it before, but then forgotten, to be honest. But that's a face. She's got a good pout. She's got some full lips. And a good pout. There's one in the glade as well, I feel like, that looks like that. Oh yeah, and the brown bit's the hair. True. If only the fern was above it, because then it would look like a really cool hairstyle. I feel like there's one in the glade that also looks like that. I'm glad it's not just me that sees it, but I'm glad that you all back me up. Thank you very much. Let's see on our mining adventure if we find any more faces. Okay, that one is not a face. Well, it kind of is. But not as, like, not as obviously. That's more, this is more of a, like, children's doodle face. These are the eyes. And then that's the grumpy mouth. What has happened? Have I lost my mind? Like, am I like, actually okay? Jamie, you do not need to apologise. We've all had that. It's completely understandable. And I'm sorry that it's made you feel sad. We've all been there. But you don't need to apologise, I promise. Are you on my head? Oh no. Yeah, that one's more of a niche face. That's kind of a face. It's missing an eye though. It's not as good. These ones aren't as good as the one over there. It's called Pareidolia. I can't pronounce that. Pareidolia? I can't say it. But yes. I do that a lot. I'm one of those people, does anyone else do it when they look at like a wooden table or like a wooden chair or something and then they see faces in it? Or like a fence. You'll see a fence and it will have like a little face in it. And I'm like, oh no, the fence has a face. I do it all the time. I can't help it. Level 3. Nice. Wowie. Yeah, I'll do it in like fences and wooden stuff a lot. But, I haven't really been paying attention to the rocks in DDB to see faces. All the time. My favourite DVD face is the one in the dryer. In the dryer? Oh, I'm in wardrobe. In the dryer. Oh, hello. Am I okay? Oh yeah, he's so happy. Do you know who he looks like? Jam. He looks like oh, who's the little blue one in Cars? What's his name? You know the little blue one? What's his name? Let me Google it. What's his name? Cars movie blue car. Is it like Luigi or something? Or am I making that up? Is he blue? No, it's the little. He's the little. This one, Guido. Isn't that how you say it? Guido. How do you say it? Guido? Oh yeah, because there's Luigi and Guido, but I'm thinking of him, the blue one. I don't know how you pronounce it. That's what the dryer looks like. What's the other? What's Luigi? Oh yeah, not Luigi, the blue one. Luigi's bigger. Yeah, that's who he looks like. Oh my god, he's so cute and happy. Look at him. Should I just do a dream snap like this? Wait. How close can I get? Wait. I don't really want myself in it. Wait. Wait, I don't want myself. Go away. Where am I? Oh, look at him. Oh, I love him. Kira, you try to pronounce it. There's Jeremy right up. I can't pronounce things. You guys know this. I can't talk. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Luigi's easy to say. Yeah, Guido. Look at them. He's so cute. He's so cutesy. I'm so happy Jams brought him to my attention because I love him now. Paradelia. Okay, thank you, Simon. Yeah, that's me. I have that. Oh, look. He's so small. Oh, you can stay here now because I think you're cute. Oh, look at his face as I leave. Oh, he's so happy. And then Sully has to ruin it. I smell like a wet dog. I swear there was one down here as well that I quite liked. That had like a face. But maybe I'm confused. He's so cute. First place Dreamsnap right there. Honestly, one of these days I will just submit that. What am I looking on? Am I okay? Right. I didn't get any shinies during that robbery. Serve customers I can do. Something shiny I can do. Cast around for seafood is going to be painful, but I can do it. Let's try and get the shinies, and then while we're in the glade, we'll fish for seafood because it's the easiest biome to do it in. I do need potions though, so we'll have to go back to my house. I also need you. I'm back to Kira placing random appliances in the valley. It's because, so we were going around the plaza mining, all the mining spots basically. And then we noticed that in one of the rocks, it really looks like a face. So then as we were running around, we were like looking for different faces in the rocks. And then Jam said that the dryer has a really cute face. So I put the dryer out and then kind of fell in love with it. And we said it looks like one of the little cars from the Cars movie. And now I'm kind of like obsessed with the dryer. That's basically what it is. That's all that happened. He's so cute. Best Cars character for it. Honestly, he's up there. My favourite personal Cars character, because it is me, is, you know, when Lightning McQueen's doing his big race, and then there's the little, like, the little car with his little flag, and he goes, Lightning McQueen, and, like, cheers him on. That's my favourite. It's my favourite character. He's just so cute. I just love him. I swear I've had shinies. One. What? Yeah, that's my personal favourite character, is the car that goes Lightning McQueen, because it's very me. It's me when anyone that I love and care about does something good. I'm like, yay! Lightning McQueen! And I'm there with my little flag, like, cheering them on. That's just my life, so... Like, me just supporting people. It's like, kibby! It's the little things that make us happy. Honestly, it's the little things in life, innit? Who knew that that would make our day? Who knew? Hope next roadmap is Cars, Muppets and Ralph just for Kira. I hope you know that I will quit my channel. I won't. But it'll be close. Right, that's annoying because I was almost out. I think my prediction, and I'm going to stick to this, because if I'm right, I get 10 brownie points. My prediction is that the end of this year is going to be Ralph and Cinderella. Different updates, obviously. But that's my prediction. We're going to get Peter Pan and someone in the next update. Then we're going to get Ralph in the summer. And then we're going to get Cinderella at the end of the year. And then someone else in between that. Like some other realm with some characters. Actually, to be fair, I think it will go Peter Pan and whoever in Skull Rock. Then it will go 2 people in a realm. Then it will go Ralph. And then it will go 2 people in a realm. And then it will go Cinderella. That's my choice. That's my prediction. Not my choice. It's not up to me. That's my prediction. I think Cinderella not coming this year would be ridiculous, to be honest. But if the roadmap was Cars and Muppets, I think I'd cry. And Ryan knows that. Now I want Cars in the Valley. I don't know. I would say I'd rather have Cars over Muppets. And Ryan will hate me for that. But I would rather, if I had to pick, I'd pick Cars. Even though it would be very low on my list. But I'd pick it over Muppets. Introducing to my wife, we work from home. She's loving this stream right now. Bless. Hi, Ryder's wife. I waved. You can't see me, but I waved. Just so you know, I said hi and waved, just even though you can't see it, but and I appreciate it. Cheshire Cat, you keep throwing them out in places that I can't get them. Guido with his little fags and lightning match, just smiling, looking so cute in the end. Yes. To be fair though, I will say Mater would be actually fun to have in the Valley. I feel like I'd only be happy with Cars if they were like Mater's coming. Then I'd be like, okay with it. Whereas if it was just Lightning McQueen, I'd be like, oh, it's a bit boring. But Mater too, I think that's a good compromise, you know? How many shinies have I got? 2? I'm being robbed. Robbery. Guys, I can't even express how excited I am to get Aurora and whatever items we get with Happy. Oh, honestly, Aurora's gonna be the highlight. Honestly. And to finally have Maleficent properly. Like, obviously we've seen her, but to actually have her to, like, quest with, gonna be so good. I honestly, low-key, and I disagree, I had the opposite opinion when we got Act 1. When we got Act 1, I said, I'm so glad we got to see Maleficent and they didn't leave it till summer. But now, I wish they had left it as a surprise. I wish they'd not shown us her. I feel like I've had separate opinions on it now that we're, like, closer to Act 2. I'm like, oh, it would have been so fun to have not seen her yet. Obviously, we've still got the surprise of Aurora, which is great. So that kind of makes up for it a little bit, I think. But I do kind of wish we hadn't seen her at all. I think it would have been quite fun. Cinderella would be cool. Tinker and Peter Pan's next one for sure. Yeah, I think it will either be Pan and Tink, or it will be Peter Pan and Hook. But I personally think Tinkerbell makes more sense. And the fact they've given us so much, like, fairy stuff makes me think that Tinkerbell's more likely. I think they know that Tinkerbell is a more sought after character, you know? Don't get me wrong though, would love a new villain that's not in a DLC. Because we haven't had a base game villain in a long time. So I would actually really like that, to be honest. Hi Craney, hope you've been well. Hope you're good, good morning. Okay. I should be able to, hopefully I can get all the shinies up here. Imagine getting the Briar Rose dress and berry basket and the cottage don't. Abs, I actually think me and you would, like, would have a problem. Like, I think we would be sobbing uncontrollably and it'd be embarrassing. Predicting Herc for some time this year? I think Herc would be a good shout. I think out of the list of characters that are most sought after, I think Cinderella's likely, Ralph's likely, obviously Tinkerbell or, like, any kind of, like, fairy vibe was one that was on the list, and obviously now they've kind of started doing. I think Hercules and Meg are likely. I think Snow White's kind of high up there. Cinderella's obviously really high up there. I think they're probably the main franchises, I would say, that are, like, the most, that I hear the most about, that I hear most people asking for. Hi Jill, hope you're well. I haven't actually. I haven't seen the first one, I can't lie to you. I can't lie. I don't want big old car driving around and crashing into me. That's my only thing with cars. I'm like, the thought of the cars like driving around just seems really odd to me. Do you know what I mean? Like it seems a bit weird. 4 out of 5. This is painful. Right, let me go and get some fishing potions, and then while we do the seafood one, we can do the rocks at the same time. Oh, we were talking about characters we want to see. We were just having a chat about characters that could come this year, or we think are likely to come this year, and ones we'd want to see and ones we wouldn't want to see, kind of thing. My friend came back to for Alice and I told her Aurora left so kind. She's even more excited. That's so cute. That's so cute. Yeah, the night zones in the Yellow Fur are cool. They're going to be there until I build up there. They're staying. If we get Captain Hook and he's not followed around by a ticking sound, I'll riot. I think one of his animations would have to be that, right? Like he stops and checks a watch, or like checks a stopwatch or something and it's ticking, or like there'd have to be something, right? I want Baymax. Baymax would be cool. I've been obsessed with Aurora since the 80s and I'll legit cry when we get her. I think she will be a highlight of the year for most people, I think. Because I think she'll just be not only fun to get and do the quest lines with, but I think the stuff that will come with her will just be, I think she'll just be so nice to have. We don't know, Chill. Literally, we started stream today and suddenly there was like a leaderboard with points and crowns and stuff. We don't know where it came from. It's just YouTube decided to do it. So we were just as confused, to be honest. I suppose we got the Star Wars stuff. We got Cinderella or Snow White. Yeah. I think it was just for May 4th, like a little collaboration kind of thing. Do you know what I'm sad about? Don't get me wrong, I don't use them very often. But they haven't really done anything else with the Loungefly collab. Because I feel like that was kind of a cool little collab they did, and then obviously it just never really, like, we had it at one time. I thought it was going to be like an ongoing thing, but apparently not. Kind of want Nemo, but I don't know how they do that. I think they'd have to do an underwater biome, which I think would most likely come as a DLC. I think we'll get a DLC eventually where it'll be underwater and we'll need some like special potion or special equipment to walk around underwater. I feel like it'll be something like that. I don't know how they would exist in the valley though. I guess they'd kind of be like the other characters who are in water. You'd have to kind of find them wherever they are, do you know what I mean? Which is a bit of a pain, but you know, it is what it is. Very alone with this, but I don't care who we get as long as their quests are interesting and fun. True. I make all these jokes about the Muppets. If the Muppets actually came, I wouldn't be like upset. I would just be like, okay. Do you know what I mean? I feel like as long as they did it right, I'm happy. It's if they did it like as if the update and the stuff that they gave you was meh, that's when I'd be like, okay, like whatever. But as long as they do the characters right and stuff, and the rewards and all of that, doesn't really bother me. There's just ones I would rather see than others. I'm more of a classic character person. Like I'd rather see like Cinderella or Snow White or Pocahontas rather than see Ralph or like Muppets or Cars or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm more of a like that kind of Disney. But either way, it doesn't really bother me. Everyone has different interests, you know? Was same as well. I was like, here in my head. You were like, why is she not? What's happened? What are we talking about? Aurora steps on, I'm thrilled, too excited about her, and I think everyone's going to be really excited. Only official princess left to Pokemon to Snow and Rise, and Cindy's coming at some point. Yes, I would assume they're the only other ones in terms of like official princesses. Yeah, I would assume so. And then there's a few princes that obviously haven't come like with the princess or whatever. But let's be real, like, I don't mind that too much. But I just want Winnie the Pooh. Hi, Hoisin. Hope you're well. I miss you too. Hope you've been good. I just want Winnie the Pooh. Okay? That's all I want. How have I not done the shiny one yet? Oh, I have. I just forgot. Oopsies. Okay. Just seafood. And then hopefully I get some more memories dropped, because I need 2 more memory orbs, and I think I'm completely out, like, on every map, so it might be difficult to get anymore. If I do this, it should work, right? You did, Hoism, but I can show you it again. It's very cute. I'll show it to you just because it's you, Hoism. In there today, you've got the Garden Fairy Flower Bundle. That's really hard to say. Which obviously is the dress I'm wearing with the like spider webbing at the back. It's very cute. And then it comes with this hat, but I just opted not to wear it just because, I don't know, it's not my fave. But it's kind of cool. And then it comes with the flower boots, but I am only not wearing them because they don't have bottoms, and I didn't like the idea of my toes being out. It's very niche, but that's why I'm not wearing them. But I'm just wearing the dress currently with different shoes, but very cute. And then you've got the Fairy Flower Garden, which is like the centerpiece thing, and then obviously if you interact with it, it animates and spins, and then like wind comes off with the petals, and then these little lights light up at night time. They're very cute. And then the Enchanted Forest house, which is literally the house of my dreams. Like, it's actually, I want to live in it. Like, it's just unreal. Which I can show you in game if you want. As well. And then the Angelic Wings, which I didn't pick up because I haven't decided yet if I want them, because I really love the wings we got last week, and I just don't know if I'll use these. But I did pin them just in case. But they are very, very cool looking. And then you get a bonus gift, which is just clothing from Scrooge's. Nothing exciting. And then your deals are the Finding Nemo decoration set for 10% off, which comes with the Mantis mobile that goes like on your ceiling, and then the aquarium, which are both from Old Star Path, and then the Megara costume dress, and that's 20% off. That's what's in there. A cute week. Softy did a new goal. Sorry, I missed it. Where was it? Thank you, Softy. And thank you for hitting the like goal. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. I've pinned it for you. Hi, Ada. Welcome and hope you're well. Hope you're good. Moira needs multi-villager team-up, multitask duties and critters to fetch sticks and things. That would be so fun. I love that idea. That's a cool idea. I don't know who's at the top of my list now. We've got Alice. Mine's the same as Craney's. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. No feet today, yeah. I said no feet on stream. Yeah, they're not actually boots. They like are boots at the top and then they're like open at the bottom. I'm gonna suffer shoes and my whole foot better be enclosed. Exactly. That was my thought as well. I thought they were like sandals. They're not. They just cover the top of your feet. So I was like, yeah, I'm not wearing those. So I've just paired it with these heels, which actually work really well. So I vibed with those. I thought they were better. It worked for me. The wind animation is cool. I like it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, they're not seafood. I got baited. I got excited thinking it was seafood for my thing. The free chest has nothing on the free star. Honestly, Jay, the free star was a different level. If you know, you know. The free star was top tier. It does look, it reminds me of Twitch as well, chill. Literally, it didn't tell me anything about it. I started stream, and then the first few people who spoke had the crowns, and I was like, oh, what is that? I was really confused. And then we looked on the like help section about it, and it explained it, but it doesn't really make sense. Basically, it's like a leaderboard. You get XP for chatting, but then if you do like super chats and stuff, you gain more XP. But then the people who've done super chats today in chat didn't get XP for it, because by that logic, the people who've super chatted today would be like at the top, but it hasn't done that. So I don't know if it's just not working properly or what it is, but I didn't put it on YouTube. It's a YouTube decision. I didn't know it was a thing, so I was confused as well. I think I'm going to see it this week's Dreamsnap. I'm not inspired by the theme. Honestly, I would just take, don't get me wrong, I would just take a picture of like the floor and get your 300 moonstones. That's what I always do if I really am not feeling the snap. I just take a picture of something random. You'll get 300 regardless, just for participating. Little pocket money, you know? Little pocket money. Or maybe see like streams of people doing their Dreamsnap, and then if you see if it makes you feel a little bit more inspired. But if not, just get your 300, you know? That's what I'd do. Worst case scenario. Hi Karina, hope you're well. I just got a PC for the first time after playing on console since previous DV is a whole new world. I love it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a much different experience, right? It's a much different experience. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Congrats on the new PC. I hope you're enjoying it. I very much enjoy DDB on PC, so I'm glad you are as well. Yeah, I think inspo this week will be helpful. Inspo will help you out. I want it to be the end of the week so bad. You've just skipped a day, Jam, and I respect it. You've skipped a day. It's for sure the amount of chatting. I'm going up and down like a yo-yo. Maybe. But on the thing, it says you get capped. Like, on the help thing, it says you get capped for chatting at a certain point. But it's like, I think it just might be struggling to update it, and it's all a bit confused. Like, I think they've just rolled it out, and then it's not really, like, tested. Because it's clearly not working for super chats and stuff as well. It just makes no sense. It's confusing. Is the live action stage out today? Maybe. No, I think it's the start of May, isn't it? Unless in other countries, maybe it's earlier. I feel like it's the start of May, isn't it? Or maybe I'm... Start of May. June. Oh, maybe it is actually... Or is it Friday? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask. I'll keep an eye out for you, Craney, for the wardrobe. Because I don't need it. So if I find it in mine, I'll find a way to let you know. I'll pop it in Discord if I find it. May have to finally decorate Mythopia. I think this is the reason, isn't it? I like to have two villagers to hang out, like a gardener and digger, fisher, and mines get so much... Oh, it'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? You could just walk around with all of them and then get all the stuff in one go. It'd be so much quicker. That's my story. I said that I was seeing Thunderbolts movie was great. They definitely dove far into the depression bit. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've heard good things. I still haven't seen it. I'm gonna wait till it's on Disney Plus. But I've heard good things. have to finish my farm way more important. Honestly, I respect it. The farm is more important. Mine's going to be a quick one this week, I think, Dreamsnap wise. Because I got to get this star path done, which to be fair is nearly done. And I got to get Alice and Cheshire Cat leveled up. I got to get my fairy biome started. I got a lot to do. Oh, I hope it goes quick for you, Lisa. You can start a new week. Sending you love. We should do Lilo and Stitch for movie night. We could do it next week. I didn't put one down for this week because I wanted to give Softy a week off. Because he has like a million things going on with the house and stuff, so. But next week, we could do it. Oh, May 23rd. Oh yeah, so Friday. It comes out Friday, the live action. Why is PC so much better for DDV? It depends what console you play on. Because if you have a PS5 or a whatever the newest Xbox is, Series X, is that the newest one? Whichever one's the newest Xbox and a PS5, you'll have a pretty smooth game experience because obviously they're better, like newer consoles. But if you're playing on an older console, especially a Switch, I personally found that when I played on Switch it was very buggy, and you guys know, like lower item limit and all of that stuff, which is manageable. Obviously you have the bonus of being able to literally play wherever you want, like you can just take your Switch and play wherever, which is always a bonus. But like in terms of gameplay quality and like value for money of the game, I would say I personally prefer it on PC. But like I said, newer consoles are gonna run it really well because obviously they're built to run like very extensive games, so they're not going to struggle with a game like DDV on a PS5 or something, because they're built to run obviously like super high graphic games. So I have both a Switch and my Mac. I can decorate so much easier on the Mac, but I can take the Switch out. Exactly. Grind on the Switch and decorate on the Mac. Yeah, I agree with that. Because that's the only thing I do see as a benefit, obviously, of having it on something like a Switch, is you can just take it wherever. Whereas, like, say, for example, I went away, I can't, like, I have nothing to take with me, you know. So long as it's not as quick as this last stream type, yeah, never again. Honestly, Lisa, if I ever get the idea to do that again, make sure you lay down the law and tell me no, because I can't ever do that with the Dreamsnap again. That was stressful. I just started my farm, but I don't have Owl's Toy Barn house skin, which is unfortunate. I feel like there's other ones you could use for a similar vibe. Obviously, they're not going to be the same because the Owl's Toy Barn one is so specifically a farm. I like using the Bell farmhouse one for a barn vibe. The older one, if you have it. You're not really going to be able to see it because it's... Oh, that one. Bell's Cottage. I kind of like that for a farm vibe because the well and the way it's like designed just looks very farmy to me. So I kind of like using that one sometimes. Like that's what I used to use for a farm before I had the toy barn skin. What haven't I done? Nothing. Oh, I was saying I was giving you a week off from hosting, like doing the movie night for me because obviously of the house stuff. Oh, you got your sister's wedding, Ryan? Fancy. Fancy. I played on a newer Xbox, and as soon as I started my PC, mouth hit the floor. How much better it looked, much smoother too. Yeah. I always will recommend a PC if you can play it on PC. But obviously that's not accessible for everyone. But if it is accessible for you, I'm always going to recommend it. Like a lot of people will be like, should I get a console and get DDV on this console, or should I get it on a PC? And I'm always going to say PC. Catchfish and gold ripples, that's so specific, but okay. Restaurateur. Is that how you spell that? Restaurateur. I thought it was... Oh, I don't know. That one we're currently doing. I need one more memory, but hopefully I can get that from this. But with my potion on, I'm assuming that will count towards it, right? Because it makes it gold. Welcome back, Mel. What do you mean you blanked? What do you mean? My BDS come out, should I get a Steam Deck? I love handhelds or PC for longevity? Ooh. That's a tough question. I'd say if you're someone who travels a lot or wants a portable, like you would really make use out of a portable console, go for a Steam Deck. But aside from that, a PC is going to give you a better experience. You're going to be able to do more on a PC. There's a lot of games that you can't play on a Steam Deck that you can play on a PC. Obviously storage, all of that stuff. But obviously with a PC you are literally stuck. Like you can't take it anywhere with you. It's not easy to take anywhere with you. It's not even like a laptop where you can just take it. It is very much you're stuck. So, and it's a lot of upkeep and a very expensive thing to commit to. Obviously a Steam Deck's not cheap, don't get me wrong, but a PC is very expensive. So I'd say it really does depend on how you play, where you like to play, like whether you like to take things with you or play at home. But I would say probably a Steam Deck's probably a better option if you're used to a portable game experience. But obviously the graphics of games and like the way games run is never going to be as good on a Steam Deck as it is on a PC. However, as someone who has played DDV on a Steam Deck, it is 10 times better than on a Switch. So if you're looking at it thinking, is it really going to be better on a Steam Deck than it is on a Switch? The answer is yes. It runs a lot smoother, but not as smooth as a PC. So that's what, you know, that would be what I would have in mind. It is a hard question, you know, but I'd say that's probably the best way to think about it, maybe. But I think both are good options. I would pick a Steam Deck or a PC over any other console for DDV specifically. I haven't obviously played DDV though on a PS5 or a Xbox, but just from hearing other people's feedback and bugs that other people get and that kind of stuff, I kind of know a little bit about it, I guess. But you know, I'm telling you, my brain is mush. Oh, I plan to get a new Steam Deck so I can play my cozy games on my couch. I love that. I feel like that's what I need for when Bean comes, because then when Bean's like asleep, I can just sit in bed and play my games. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get up and sit at my desk. Be like, oh, sorry. She's like asleep on me. I'll be like, I'm so sorry, but I actually need to play DDV right now. Okay, missed your few streams, but caught others and just love your sweet vibe. And I'm here and chat everyone on his. Other ones I've been here were just bad vibes. We don't love bad vibes. We're all good vibes here. And thank you, that's very kind. It's not just me, I promise. It's a wonderful bunch of people here that are always happy to help. We have the best people here. Not to be biased, but they are the best. So watching TikToks and I swiped in DDB stream count and I say, Kira. You're like, I've left her. I've gone. That's hilarious. I appreciate that, Mel. I'm not sure if Switch 2 will give you a higher limit. They haven't said anything, so I'm going to assume probably not. But your best bet is to wait and see if they say anything specifically about it, but they haven't mentioned it yet. So I would be surprised, unfortunately. I was hoping that it would give you a better limit, because otherwise, you know, it's not much different. I haven't, Jill. I should watch it, the Zootopia 2 trailer. I didn't know they were making another one. Don't tell your boyfriend you no! Please don't. No, you didn't, Mel. We're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it tomorrow because I'm going to be wrapping up in about 15 minutes. because I obviously need to go and eat and stuff. And I've got 2 weeks of stream review to do, so we're going to do it tomorrow because I don't want to rush. I didn't want to rush stream review and like go quickly through people's snaps. I want to actually look at them and take my time. And because I've got 2 weeks worth to do, we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do stream review, questing, finishing the veil. That will be our jobs for tomorrow. Because we'll do stream review first tomorrow so that we can spend time on it. That's the vibe, you know? Yeah, they haven't said anything about DDV and Switch 2 yet. Not yet. I would assume that if Switch 2 was going to have a bigger item limit for DDV, they'd have to remaster DDV in general, which would be a Gameloft thing to do, not a Nintendo thing to do, which Gameloft I don't think would do without... It's really hard to explain. From my knowledge of games, which don't get me wrong, I'm not a spokesperson for Gameloft or DDV or Nintendo, I know nothing. But from my knowledge of like what I would assume is in order to give you guys on Switch a bigger item limit on the Switch 2, they would have to remaster and re-render the game for the Switch 2. They basically have to optimize it so that it worked better on the Switch 2 and had a bigger item limit and ran smoother, etc, etc. Which would mean that the Switch 1 and Switch 2 DDVs would not be cross-compatible anymore. You wouldn't be able to play your current DDV on Switch 2 if they did that, because it would become a whole different thing with a different item limit, with a different graphic render. The quality would hopefully be better, the game would run smoother, less, you know, lag, less, you know, whatever, because obviously the Switch and the Switch 2 have completely different specs. So they'd have to basically reformat the game for a new console, which I would assume, I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but I would assume would mean they would have to make it so that the games would be separate entities, but I don't know. They haven't said whether they're planning on doing that. They haven't said what they're doing, but I would assume at the moment, because they haven't said anything, it will mean that if you buy a Switch 2, you can put your current DDV save onto it, but it won't change your item limit or anything like that. It will just look better because the specs of a Switch 2 are better. So it will naturally look better and probably lag a little bit less, but it will, you know, it won't affect much when it comes to actually like the game itself. It will just be Nintendo specs changing essentially. But I could be wrong. Like I said, don't quote me on it. I'm not an expert, but seeing as they haven't said anything, I think they'll eventually do it, but probably not anytime soon, because they would have already announced it, I feel like. Bye, Jam. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you and hope it goes quick. You're nearly at Friday. You're nearly there, Jam. You're halfway. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. Can you sync a Stream Deck and a PC? Yeah. Steam Deck and PC are compatible, so anything you have on Steam, anything that you have on Steam will work on your Steam Deck as long as it's compatible. There are some games that obviously don't work on a Steam Deck. So it's not like every single game will work, but a lot will. It's as long as it's compatible with the Steam Deck, you're fine. But it is a good majority. I know DDV does, because I've played it on a Steam Deck before. So I know it works on that. My son said no to Switch 2. When I actually own the game, have to be connected to play it. Only saves to the cloud. Really? I can't lie. The only thing that was going to sell me on a Switch 2 was Animal Crossing, like a new one. So because there's no Animal Crossing, I say no. I'll do it. I'll probably start earlier, Lisa. Probably I'll start at like 1 or 2. Most likely. probably earlier. If I was gonna guess. I'm tempted by DV on my boyfriend's piece of post there when he's not using it. Good plan. Can't play unless connected online. Oh yeah, that's rubbish. Like, what's the point of that? The whole point of a Switch is to be able to play offline. I swear. Like when you're traveling or whatever. Yeah, like I said, Anna, I'm not an expert, but they haven't said anything. Until they say anything, I wouldn't hold your breath, yeah. Basically. Until they say otherwise. Maybe I Switch 2 would be for Animal Crossing disappointing me, so I'll not be doing that exactly. Me and Mel were like, no Animal Crossing, no sale for you. I debated it, and then I went, nah, not without Animal Crossing. I can't. Most likely to have adjusted the game for the Switch 2 anyways due to the graphic improvements. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, I agree. Yeah, and Tomodachi Life's gonna be Switch 1. Yeah, so people who have a Switch 1 don't need to even upgrade for that. I think the only thing you have to upgrade for, right, is the new stuff. So, like, the new Mario Kart. And then there's, like, a couple of new games that you can only get on Switch 2, right? I feel like there's only a couple of them that are only Switch 2. I know the Mario Kart is, because it's literally the, like, main game that they're doing. But I think there's only, like, a handful that are only Switch 2. Hi, Tanny! Hope you've been well. Oh, yeah. And they baited us with different games. And then, like, Animal Crossing it wasn't. Me and Mel were like, oh my god, it's Animal Crossing. And then we realised, we were like, it's not Animal Crossing. It's not. It's not Animal Crossing. It's not. It was so sad. Mine did that too, Ryder. That's why I ended up getting rid of my Switch, because one of the sides of the controllers went weird and I was like, I can't do this. It was driving me mad. And then I would connect a separate controller to my Switch and it would still go weird. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. I was like, I can't. And then I got a PC and realised, oh, this is so much better. Apart from the fact that I can't play Nintendo exclusive stuff, which sucks, because I would love to play Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Mario vibes, but, you know. I really miss my Animal Crossing island. I put a lot of time into that island. But I did get bored, so, you know. Maybe one day it'll come back. Right, I've got enough for the house. Yippee! I got a teeny tiny house. It's only taken me like 2 months. Right, and then the rest will just be moonstones. So let's do the ones. Let's do these and these that we can do, and then that'll be it, because then we're sorted for tomorrow, because we'll be back tomorrow anyway. We should be able to get them done tomorrow. Because if we do 2 gifts for the restaurant owners and then 2 sets of gifts for the Alice characters, we'll have it done by tomorrow. Right. There's 3 of you I can feed in here. So let's do that. It's just Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Dragons Drift and Switch 2 Welcome to all of them are coming at launch. And oh yeah, and the Kirby one, yeah. Because the only one I did see that I was a bit like, oh, was the Kirby one. But then I realised, like, meh. I was a little bit like, oh, I'd love to play that, but it's fine. Apart from, what's it called? Animal Crossing. I didn't mind that much. Oh, I need to feed for this one, and then I need to do gifts for these 2. So I'm going to do the food one first, and then I'll do these 2 last, and then the Cheshire Cat one should be done any minute. Yeah, I got both. I don't think there'll be 10 people in total though in both restaurants, so I can finish it tomorrow. It's not a big deal. You made me doubt myself then, Mel. I was like, am I doing the right thing? Actually, am I doing the right thing? Or am I wrong? I doubted myself. Don't know what to have for dinner tonight. Anyone having anything nice? Might as well ask. Anyone got plans? I know for a lot of you it's like the morning, but you know, it's never too early to think about dinner plans. I had a pizza last night, like a frozen one. Didn't enjoy it, which is weird for me. Wasn't good. Wasn't a good one. So I don't know what I'm gonna have today. I doubted YouTube, but I don't know why it's my brain is a mush. Because I need someone to give me guidance in. I need someone to guide me with baby brain that's only gonna get worse. My baby brain is only gonna get worse. I'm over halfway now, Mel. I need guidance. I'm nearly 22 weeks. I need guidance with what's happening. Your pizza for lunch? Ooh. Do you know when the Disney Parks event starts? I really want those achievements out of the way. I think they put it on somewhere. Was it on their blog post, maybe? I feel like somewhere they put the date. Let me have a look for you. Wonderland Whimsy update. I feel like... Oh, no. They did the Cheshire Cat dates, but I don't think they did... Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they didn't. No. It just says the magic of Disney Park. Disney Parks returns to the valley with the return of the Dreamlight Parks Fest. Look forward to more news about this event later in the season. Doesn't say. If anyone's seen it on any other social media, let us know. I'm guessing they haven't put it out yet. I don't know what it was last year. Disney Parks event, Dreamlight Valley. Does it say what? Last year it was May 15th to June 5th. So it's not the same this year as it was last, because obviously we're past the 15th. So I would assume probably the start of like the first couple weeks of June, maybe. Depends when the update is, really. Oh, it comes in 7 days. There's your answer. Coco knows. There's your answer. Right, let's go give... How many people did we manage to feed? 5. So let's go and get these gifts and then we're sorted. Because we've done our stuff with Cheshire Cat as well, which is fab. You're having gyros and chippies? Oh, Tanny, that sounds really good. Dinner, maybe some nachos. Stop. You're cooking a roast cocoa on a Wednesday? I respect that. I mean, it's 8 AM, so no plans yet. That's fine. I think 8 AM is a bit too early. I think that's fine. Nachos or tacos? Oh, don't. Softy will... If Softy sees that, he'll be, like, inviting himself to your house. That's his fave. Let's do yours first, seeing as you're right here. Oh, if I can talk to you. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe not. Never mind. Maybe not. I think I might make a taco casserole. That sounds really good. I want steak, we'll probably have to settle for chicken because I'm in pain flame. Red meat is too inflammatory. That sucks. But that is true. Chicken's probably a better bet. I'm suffering there with you, Hoisen, because I can't have steak. So we can be in it together. Mine's not from pain though, so you definitely have it worse off than me. So I hope you feel better soon. Because that sucks. I think I joined place with Jay. Yeah, Jay ran away. I had pizza rolls with ranch for breakfast. Kibby, you're unhinged. Kibby's unhinged. Oh, that's unhinged. I had a cinnamon raisin bagel with strawberry cream cheese and a birthday cake Greek yogurt for breakfast. Oh my god, look at you. That's so fancy. Look at that long list of breakfast items. A cinnamon raisin bagel with strawberry cream cheese and a birthday cake Greek yogurt. You had a whale of a time for breakfast this morning. That's wild. And I respect it. When do we think the update is? End of June, I would assume. Rumoured for 18th. Ooh, that's soon. I was going to say it'd be mid to end of June. 18th kind of makes sense. Because the Star Path's done in 20 days. So that would be what? How many is 20 days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so the start of June, the Star Path ends. So yeah, the middle to end of June makes sense. You can't have steak. Realistically, I can have steak, but it has to be well done steak, which is basically car tires. I can't have it medium rare, which is not okay. You know? It's my vacation. I can eat pizza rolls for breakfast if I want to. No, Kibby, I'm not judging. You're just feral. You're just unhinged. I respect it though. I say we're programmed by mold, so maybe they keep changing things. Yeah, you can have it. It just has to be well done steak. It can't have any pink. Which I like medium rare steak. So I'd rather just not have it, you know, because well done steak is basically burnt to me. Maybe some breakfast for supper. Waffles. Hello. Waffles with whipped topping and bacon. See, that sounds like a bit of me. One of my favourite breakfast foods is pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Top tier breakfast. But I feel like that with waffles would be really good. So I respect that, because I think that would actually be really nice. What is breakfast usually we get to eat till at least mid-afternoon? Literally me. That is literally me. I'm like, why does my stomach hurt so much? Oh, I haven't eaten. I'm like, oopsies. Oopsies. Parks Fest ends on the 17th of June and we only have 3 Dreamsnap plots left, so I'm definitely thinking 18th. I think that's a solid shout. I was going to say it'll be around that time. Well done steak is a travesty. You're telling me. When they told me, I was like, oh, no. I like my steak still mooing. Kibby, that is horrific. Oh, I love maple syrup, but only on bacon pancakes. You know, like I wouldn't have it with anything else. We don't really have it on anything else here. You can have like mapled meat sometimes. Like you have mapled gammon, like sweet gammon. But I don't really like that stuff. Right. We've got Remy, Tiana, Alice, Cheshire Cat. Bacon pancakes, like not bacon and pancakes. Oh yeah, they're like American pancakes, like fluffy American pancakes. Because here, a lot of people in the UK when they say pancakes, they mean crepes, which are like the very, very thin, light ones. A lot of people will call them pancakes here. But I'm talking about American pancakes, like the fluffy ones that get stacked. Those with sugared bacon on top, with maple syrup poured over the top, is what I'm talking about. No to the laundry. Just ignore it. Just pretend it's not there. Just tell it to go away. Well done steak can be good, but it's easy to ruin as well. It's a fine line, isn't it? It's a fine line between, okay, this is okay, and, oh my god, I can't chew it. Do you know what I mean? There's like a fine line between it. Bacon pancakes and honey? Ooh, that's very similar. Be good if you didn't like maple syrup, though. Affect all games or just DB minds on TV, but what's other games? I think it was all games. It's been a long time. I think it was all. Because I know it did it on Animal Crossing, but I can't remember if there was anything else it did it on. I think Zelda it might have done it as well, actually. I think it was a controller, like a issue with the Joy-Con connector. So then when I used a controller, it confused the controller because the connector was messed up. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't have the patience. I'm gonna make the wifey help me when she's done working. I bet she'll be well impressed. She'll be like, what do you mean? I respect it though, I'd do the same. Okay, white bird of paradise, star sapphire, grillfish entree. Okay, none of them are in this room. 2 meals and a purple falling persimmon. I can do that, because that's definitely in here. Oh, my pockets are full of rubbish, you know? That was a close call. That was a close call for a swear word. That can go in. That can go... That I don't need. Right, that's for you. The potions also can go away, because I don't need those. I didn't realise my pockets were full of rubbish. Oopsies. Okay, that's the cell. Oh, no! That's the cell. That's the cell. That can go. That can go. Full on green. Not full on orange. There we go. Honestly though, what are partners for if they're not there to help you with laundry? Like, what's the point otherwise? If I wanted to do those boring tasks on my own, I'd be on my own. But like, at least you can make a boring task less boring. You know, when you're doing it with someone else. It's like, oh, it's not as boring anymore. Okay, these are all to go. Did I not have room for those orange ones? No, I do. Why did you not go in there? You ran away. I've had an American pancake, but they look yummy with maple syrup. They're really good. Honestly, Lisa, I'd recommend. American pancakes with maple syrup and then either with bacon, which is my favourite, or like fruit or something is always good. The softy favourite is like fruit, like different fruits with like whipped cream and syrup. That's what he'd have. They're very good. Gibby's coming to visit and give you all her clothes. All the dirty ones though, not the nice ones. Right, those two are other rooms. Now I need Remy, which is just okra. Okra, this one. And then Tiana, what did you want? She's right near the bottom, isn't she? Yeah. Oh my goodness, everyone wants cooked meals. Right, let's go get the poppy she wants. I tried to post a video walking through piles, but Discord said no, so just post some photos and value views puppies with her. Ooh, I'll have a look after stream. I'm excited. I'm excited. Right, that's for Tiana. And then I know Alice wanted this one. And then I think she wanted a flower from... Yeah, White Bird of Paradise. And then the rest are meals. So that's kind of easy. Yeah, you gotta have real maple syrup. 100%. Not the horrible ones, no. Gotta be the proper stuff. Okay, and then everything else I'm pretty sure is meals. Let me put these very boring and annoying training manuals that I don't need into my chest. I never buy, so I do all the boring stuff. Honestly, Jay, you deserve better. You deserve better. So impressed with your filing system code. Thank you. It needs some work, I think, still. It kind of gets messy every so often, and I think it does need a little bit of work done to it, but I appreciate it. At some point, I'll give it a little organise. It shouldn't take too long. I do always debate with myself whether it's good or not. Like, I'll have moments and be like, oh, no, this is not working. And then other times it will be fine. Eggplant puffs, that's for you. Done that one for Alice. Then we've got Cheshire Cat's one. I wish it kept you on the menu and just took you back to where you were. I know I say this like every time, but it really does bother me. Like, why do I have to now go back and find where I was? It's just a bit annoying. Tiana. And then, is there anyone else after that one? Yes. Veggie pasta. Bye, Abs. Hope it goes well. See you tomorrow. Hope it goes good. And quick. Can't get to hear any more from Canada. Got to wait a few years. Honestly, the proper stuff is the best. But one thing I will say, the proper stuff is very expensive. Like, here in the supermarkets, you can get the proper stuff. It is not cheap. At all. Even like a small bottle of it is like £9, which is just a little bit ridiculous. You know? Because it's like one of them little like glass bottles, and it's just not good. Breakfast for dinner is sounding like a good shout though, to be fair to you guys. I respect it. Oh no, I don't want to sell the seaweed. I need that. That's handy. Right. Let's go and find the people we need to find. I mean, you're right here, so that's handy. Turned around. There's yours. Something I do find mad though is like in America, it's just a normal thing to walk into a supermarket and get like a massive jug of maple syrup. Like that's just normal for you, which I just find a little bit insane. Like that's just, oh, hello. That's just a normal thing, like to just walk into a supermarket and be able to buy like a massive jug of syrup and just have it in your cupboard. I do find that a bit weird because that's not a thing. Unless you bought it from an American thing, then obviously you would. Right, this one's for you. I hate that I have to give him gifts. Does he deserve them? Probably not. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yep. The rat. Honestly, look at him. The rat boy. You're cute, so you can have your stuff. She's nearly at level 10. Dun, 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 dun. Like my staple growth is I don't eat meat. I respect that. Oh, cows are so cute. It does make me feel a little bit sad. Let me talk to her as well, because then she's maxed for the day. I need to do a quest with her tomorrow. I just need Tiana. I wonder if she'll be in her house. That's a bit of a pain if she is. But I can tell she's seen you tear your plaza down. Yeah. I may have done that. Yeah. I may have done that. I've got a plan. Okay? But it is sad. I was sad doing it, but I have a plan. So I feel like it's okay. We're all gonna be fine. Oh, Tiana's down there. Okay, well that's made life easier for me. Yeah, I did kind of do it and then think, oh no, have I made a really, really bad mistake? But then I was like, worst case scenario, I rebuild it from the same design because there's literally a video of it. So worst case scenario, I just watch my own video and rebuild it. I know, it's gone. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the plaza like a little cute like town, like a little like kind of cottagecore style town, and then I'm gonna move all the big like city buildings, all the tall buildings up to Forgotten Lands, and make that like a spooky city. That's my current thoughts. Because I kind of love the idea of the plaza being a little bit more like a cute town, rather, because there's so many like cute townhouses that I need to use. Like, I have so many. Like, this one I need to use, this I need to use, the flower shop I'll use, this I need to use. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have so, like, lady's house, like I have so many like little cute whimsical little houses, like the library, the bakery, like they're all very cute and like villagey. And then I feel like more of this stuff, like the big apartment buildings and these like big shops and stuff, were a bit too city vibe. That's my plan. Anything's in my plaza look better than Kira's now. Honestly, it did before anyway. But yeah, we will do it again soon. My plan is to get the veil finished by the end of this week. Once that's finished, I will be finishing my plaza, which as you can see is almost half done, which is going to be Alice themed. The glade is going to be the whole like fairy biome. So I'm going to probably do the Alice, we'll do this veil, we'll do the meadow, we'll do the plaza, we'll do the glade, and then I think that should give us enough time to then do the beach once the update comes. Because I feel like the update will surely have like some beachy things, right? Or like some Peter Pan style things. So my hope is that I can do the beach once that update comes. If not, it'll have to wait until the update after, but I'm hoping that will work out. Right, and then that can just get sold. And then we're done. I moved the random ones to the island because I don't want to do with the house. Well, that's the problem, is I was like, well, where am I going to put all my big city buildings if they're not in my plaza? I got really like confused. I was like, where am I going to put them? But then I thought, oh, actually I might do like a spooky city and put them like in my Forgotten Lands, just out the way, because I like the idea of having it so that my plaza, meadow and glade all feel a little bit more like whimsical and calm and, you know, natural. Whereas obviously before, this was so built up as like a proper city that it kind of didn't really have that vibe. Whereas I kind of like the idea of doing something different and making this super, it'll still be like a town structure, but it won't be as, you know, built up with all these big buildings and stuff, and as like packed in of stuff. I liked it though while it lasted, and like I said, I've always got the video, so if I change my mind, I can just watch my own video. I can just watch my own video and, you know, go from there. That'll be my plan. Would just be do that. Right, I think that is us done for the day. I don't think there's anyone around that we can send you lovely lot to, which is sad, because I was hoping we could send you to someone lovely, but there's no one around. There's no one. I can't. Don't worry, Jay. As long as it's proper cleaning room, so not the weird stuff you get everywhere. Oh, it's got to be the proper one. Right. I would have sent you to someone, but there isn't anyone. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to do stream review first thing tomorrow. It'll either be at 1 or 2. I'll schedule it and you'll know. It'll be 1 or 2 p.m. my time. So same as today or same as reset time. One of the two. We'll do stream review first because we've got 2 weeks to do. We've got the topsy-turvy one to do and the fairy one. Then we'll do probably finishing the Star Path. Well, we probably will finish it. And then we'll do some questing with Alice and Cheshire Cat, and then if we get time to do some building in the Vale, that's what we'll do. That's the plan. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. It's been nice to be back. I thought it was going to be a shorter one than it was, but I feel like we were just having so much fun that it went quite quick. I didn't realise how long we've been here for. But I appreciate you all hanging out. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, I think that was everything I needed to say. Have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.